establish a motto that is as sort of centered around like, boy, this was a bad year. Next year's the one. 'Cause I feel like maybe we thought 2016 was like, oh boy, well, at least 2016's over. And then 2017 was sort of a bad sequel in a way. You know what I mean? So I don't want it to be like, leave it behind. I want it to be like fucking mount, like regulators mount up.
What's so messed up is that it turned out that 2017 what turned out to be 2013. Dig it up.
Yeah.
So, like, we just got the year off by, like, 3 years. This year we dug up a lot of dirt.
There was a lot of dirty dirt.
Just when you thought you'd hit bedrock, you'd hit it again, and it was just more hard, crumbly dirt.
Yeah, you thought it was bedrock, but it was actually new kinds of terrible dirt.
Just hasn't been invented yet.
So I like the phonetically 20 slate clean. It sounds great. I just don't know. I don't want to. I'm not settled on it because I don't know that it's necessarily. I want to ruminate.
Like a personal starting fresh. You know, not like forgive and forget, but for yourself, like allow yourself this period of Phoenix. Like,
but that's a good year title should not need a parenthetical.
Yeah, parenthetical.
And also,
2017, zag on him.
That was a subtitle.
2013, dig it up. Like,
that was a subtitle to increase the power of it, not to codify that it doesn't apply to
also, I
criticism.
don't want a fresh start for everybody because I feel like if one good thing came out of 2017, it's that we got fucking hard. Like, we got...
What?
You had to get hard to get through 2017. And I'm not ready to get...
have
it would be bad for us to give up
viewers.
that chitin that we've
Yeah,
developed
Weaver.
after the waves of fucking garbage have crashed against our shores for, 2 calendar years now. I feel like tough... Something about, like, just fucking polish that armor.
We need a rhyme that rhymes with, like, something that represents no surrender. Like,
something
no
like
mercy,
20,
no surrender.
right.
20 blade, 20 blade, and it's just like,
All of the keys.
get strapped with a big sharp sword. Maybe this is the year that we all become sword people.
Listen, we got another. We're still in the candlelight spirit. We do not. We have plenty of time to think about what the theme for next year is going to be.
True.
There's probably something with skating. We just have to figure it out. Skating. But right now we're going to get into the questions. And I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh well, how are we going to do the questions? Can you at least press some buttons on the soundboard to? He's gone.
Griffin, we should just and let people come up with the rhymes for us. Like, I like mount up. Mount up. If we
Mount up makes me psyched.
Right? If we can find some kind of rhyme that's like 20 something something, mount up.
20 plate teen, and it's like plate armor. This is nothing.
Nope. 20. Let's go to Rhyme Zone.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it.
Yes.
They don't know.
Checkmate team.
Checkmate teen. No.
It doesn't quite go.
20 weight teen. Be poised to strike. 20 weight teen.
I think
20
this is
weight
supposed to be
teen.
like
Poised to
fellas.
strike.
I like that.
And it just means like, keep your fucking head on the swivel. Mount up. What about 20 don't wait teen? And it's like, no day but today. 20 wait teen. Don't wait for your chance to strike.
What about, have you guys done 20 freight teen unstoppable?
Like a freight train? Let's do some questions.
So a few days ago, right after my parents had gotten home, from what I don't know, we're in media res. Two guys in a truck drove up to our house and asked us if our neighbors' Christmas lights were public. I didn't think much of it at first, but my mother is convinced this is a tactic they're using to scout our house. After thinking about it, I myself also now believe we are going to be public. Are we? That's from Worried in West Virginia.
What on God's green earth does that mean?
Okay, so as I understand, so this is based on my annual watching of The American Scream, which is the movie about it's a documentary about people who decorate their houses for Halloween.
It's extremely good if you have not seen it.
It's extremely good. It may be the best Halloween movie.
Right behind A Witch's Ball.
But one of the characters in there does a map of Christmas lights, Halloween decorations in the area. And so he goes and asks people, is it okay if they have a big display, he adds them to this map. But he asks them, for permission before he adds them to the Halloween lights map. The Halloween decoration map, right?
I do like the idea of Halloween lights.
It's beautiful. Just beautiful black lights.
Everybody walks down the street, going jogging. It's like, is that cum? I see it in the Halloween black lights.
Good.
But
okay, good. But what I'm saying is that he is suggesting, it is a wild distinction to make, but is your light for you?
Can I look at these? Can I look at these bad boys?
But he's asking, these two people are asking a neighbor, hey, do you think it's cool if we add your neighbors?
Who better?
They can't approach the house, Travis, with the Christmas lights on it without looking at the ding-dang thing. And they don't want to do that. It's not for public... Hey, you this is for my kids!
What they're asking is, when you look at your neighbor's Christmas lights, how do they react?
Yeah. Do they shoo you away and throw a big sheet over it?
It's not for you. It's for little Dylan to make his Christmas magical. You're using up all the magic with your foul eyes.
Do you guys ever think about when you watch Home Alone, how in our now modern age, how Home Alone could never happen in basically every way, start to finish?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Because,
I put up a video doorbell, and I was like, okay, yeah, this would stop him right there. Also, how would Kevin make this doorbell electrocute people? It's just a video thing.
Yeah, or, Kevin Pesci. Jesus Christ. We cannot record this podcast this early in the morning anymore. Because I just said Kevin Pesci out loud. And I don't know who that is. Pesci's brother?
You've just doxed someone. Doxed a perfectly
real
unassuming
Kevin
person.
Pesci. Kevin Pesci hacks your Nest cams, sees all the damn traps. And then that's it. That's all there is to it.
Or you just FaceTime Kevin from France or wherever, and you're just like, hey, sorry we left you there. You cool? All right, bye. Be cool, kid.
So, the alternative is that they were casing the joint.
Oh,
which
absolutely.
is you got to be constantly, every time the FedEx comes and delivers my Blue Apron box, I know they're also as long as I'm here, I'm gonna see where the valuables are. Which is why always, every time anybody steps near my house, I gotta rearrange where my valuables are, and I gotta rearrange where all the traps are. And it's so annoying because I don't remember where the damn traps are, and I gotta send Rachel the map. Henry's play zone. Sometimes the trap ends up there, and we have to figure that out. And it gets very complicated because he loves the traps because they look very fun, like fun toys. One of them's made out of a balloon, but the balloon's full of horrible dissolving acid. And so we got to remember
balloon preserving human dissolving acid.
Right, and so we have to.
Humans and balloons are made out of different stuff, Justin.
Yeah, read one book, and so got to remember which ones are the death balloons, which ones are the fun balloons for babies. Let's see.
Here's the thing, Griffin. People will say that you're being too cautious. But you've never been robbed, so
never been robbed because of all my. I put up a sign also in front of my house that says "Great traps inside." Move them around constantly, so don't even try bother to case the joint, Kevin Pesci.
I feel like Occam's razor, if they were casing houses, they would probably come up with a pattern that is less baffling. They would probably have sort of a straight line, like, do you need us to clean your gutters or something that is not inventing this whole idea of public Christmas
Or
lights.
hey, here's your Blue Apron box, and you say, thanks, and you take it inside. You set it down in the kitchen. You go to use the John or the Lou, and then Joe Pesci pops out of the Blue Apron box, steals all of your things. Where'd my Xbox One go? Damn it, Joe.
Damn, Joe.
And also, where's all my pre-portioned ingredients I can use to make home-cooked meals? Damn it. I got double robbed. I don't have an Xbox to play Crash Bandicoot, and all of my food from the Blue Apron's gone.
What am I gonna eat when I don't play Crash Bandicoot?
You gotta make sure that your Blue Apron box does not contain any live Joe Pesci's.
Every time I get a Blue Apron box, I run my sword through it.
You got to.
Yeah, just to be sure, because he's going to eat all of your ding dang fresh cilantro first.
Yeah.
And that's irritating. You got to go to the store to replace that.
Daniel Stern doesn't even take the food out. He just rubs his nasty body all over it. And so you're like, my Xbox is gone, but at least my food's here. Cook it up, yum, yum, eat it. Wait a minute. This tastes like Daniel Stern's nasty body. Shit.
Daniel Stern's hair post the events of Home Alone 1 is I think...
I just thought about tasting Daniel Stern's hair. I just thought about getting a big mouthful of that dude's head. And oh, gosh.
Blue Apron almost never has Daniel Stern's hair in it. Almost never.
That's a Blue Apron almost guarantee.
Statistically speaking, I've never gotten Daniel Stern's hair in my Blue Apron
It
box.
says it right there on the box.
Statistically.
99.999999% free of Daniel Stern's hair.
Now, we do want to be clear. It's mostly for Blue Apron. We're not talking about a single strand of Daniel Stern's hair. It's a lot. It would be a lot of hair.
To get it to register on their sensors, it needs to be a considerable amount of Daniel
Several
Stern's hair.
thick tufts.
Well,
You
that's
have-
what
you
they
have
didn't-
to
they
assume
didn't used
if
to
you're
have to put that warning on there, but then one box showed up just
Yes.
completely full of nothing but Daniel Stern's hair.
If you're portioning out goat cheese, you gotta assume some of Daniel Stern's hair is gonna get in there. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just the reality
That's
of
true of everything. Like
Thank you,
everything
yes.
you buy from the store, when you get a soda at McDonald's,
peanut butter.
all of it has some
Some
amount.
Stern in it? Take a deep breath. There's some Daniel Stern in there.
Right.
Oh my God.
I think it was Carl Sagan
What?
who said, "We are all made of Stern stuff."
Yes. How about a Yahoo?
I'd love that.
It felt like we had reached the logical conclusion of the Daniel Stern jokes. Abigail
Can I get
Lovett
some help?
sent this one in. Thank you, Abigail. It's Yahoo Answers user Conquer
Oh,
the
fair
King,
enough.
who asked.
Can I just say, just a side note, it always makes me really happy when there's a new name of someone who like sent in. Like, I don't think I've ever heard Abigail's name before, and it's nice to know that there's like new Yahoo soldiers.
Hey, listen, I'm very thankful for the great Yahoos that everybody sends in week to week, and I hope nobody takes the recurring people. Who send them in, like getting on the show all the time. It is an art form. It is an art form to find these trash bags, but not just trash bags that perfectly sort of fit the tone and nature of our show.
Yes.
But Abigail Lovett has done some great work here because Conquer the King asks, why is Paul McCartney stingy? By stingy, I mean, why is he so greedy with his music to the point that he isn't letting people play the Beatles songs on YouTube? I know he has a right to his music just like all artists. However, being that the songs are a beloved classic that is over 40 years old, he shouldn't be greedy that people love his music so much they are willing to want to listen to it.
Yeah.
He should be like other artists do, which is be grateful that people listen to his music and stop being so stingy, Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
And this is not something I believe, and I need to go ahead and say that out loud because the streaming music industry has pretty much decimated the music industry, as far as I understand it, and that's no good. And artists are
no good.
completely entitled to receiving compensation for the hard work that they do, and pay an artist. Quit expecting them to do everything for free.
I'm
But
listening to
I
mbmbam.
don't know why Paul McCartney won't let the great Beatles music
Go away.
be on YouTube.
Let it be, you know?
Just let it be, 8 days a week, let me listen to it. Help me
I'm not
listen to
I'm not
music.
saying all artists I have a problem with them. Just Paul McCartney.
Just Paul McCartney is every time, hey, excuse me, you try to hide it, right? And it's like, here's a fun clip of my family barbecue, but really paperback writers in there. And Paul McCartney, somehow, no matter how hard you try to bury the Beatles' music, his music, these are my songs. He knows.
At this point, it's just like, Paul, can't you just be happy that people like, what are you trying to do? Make money off of your music?
The
Come on.
songs are so old, Paul.
And beloved. People like them. Isn't that enough for you?
They're so old, Paul. It's just like, Paul's just sitting on his throne making money.
And the show.
And I'm trying to listen to these. I can't stress this enough. Super old songs. And you're lucky that I'm even listening to your old music, because I should be listening to new, hot top 40 jams. But instead, I'm listening to your ancient scrawlings, Paul.
It was that was recorded with like a bird pecking on stone. I know.
And Albert and like Thomas Edison like looked up from the gramophone and gave him a thumbs up. It's like coming out great, Paul.
Every time I listen to a song that's older than 10 years old, which at this point encompasses a lot of the Black Eyed Peas, I get this dusty taste in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And the Beatles music's so old that I listen to, back in the USSR, and I'm just like, God, it's so old.
It's
You're
a
lucky
song about a place that doesn't even exist anymore.
You're lucky I'm listening to your old music.
I bought a Beatles album, and I immediately, of course, opened it up and upturned it to see all the web-exclusive content behind-the-scenes footage that was going to fall out of it. And do you know how much did fall out of this record? None.
What?
I was like scouring it, looking for some sort of Twitter handle on it that I could use to like thank them for the music and complain about the price, and there wasn't a single one. Like, do you want where is the hashtag? Do you want me to tweet about this record or not? Because I'm not going to just make one up.
Justin, how many YouTubers were like partnered with them on certain songs and like featuring like some 12-year-old YouTuber? Like there was a lot of that though, right?
Here's the thing, Trav. It's going to bug you out, but unless Eleanor Rigby is like some hot tuber that I have not heard of before, I don't think it had like any YouTube people.
Wait,
at
what?
all. Yeah, you heard me.
How they get people listening?
I don't know. I mean, I felt like it was kind of an act of charity on my behalf.
Yeah.
Like reinforcing.
I went to a record store, which is basically like a retirement home for music, if you really think about it. And I picked up Paul's album, the fun titled one that's like Dr. Pepper's Fun Time Jamboree. Mm-hmm. Took it home to put it in my record player, opened it up, 2 bats flew out of it. This old music, guys. And now it's a dangerous public health hazard because the bats fly into my traps, and then they're deactivated, and now I have holes in the reinforcements that the Blue Apron thieves are absolutely going to know about.
Like, we don't pay Shakespeare when you do Shakespeare shows. Shakespeare's not like getting on YouTube like, let me see who's quoting Hamlet in their like product trying videos. Come on, Paul McCartney, you're basically Shakespeare. You're both British, I think. Come on.
Yeah, the Beatles, Paul McCartney. Who do you think you are, Shakespeare? It's a bit of a stretch. You're a little full of yourself, a little high on the horse a little bit, Paul.
Paul.
I did like your Halo song.
The song you did for the Halo game that wasn't quite Halo was great. But Paul...
It's very good.
And again, artists should be paid for... I feel like we have to say this like 10 times. Artists should be paid for their time and energy.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. All of them. Don't steal stuff. Pay people to do designs for you. Pay people to do music for you. Just not Paul McCartney.
But Paul McCartney can be a little stingy sometimes when the Beatles' great music... And by great, I mean like really old, but good in like the old way where you're like... You watch an old movie or you hear old song, it's like, I see what you're going for.
There needs to be like a Christmas Carol where like it goes to Paul McCartney and they're like, hey, just let people use your music, Paul.
And old music is good when you only view it or listen to it through the lens of like, well, clearly it's not like Black Eyed Peas good, but the Black Eyed Peas have 40 years of like extra learnings that they use to make their great music. And so
I think the number one lesson that Black Eyed Peas taught us was don't put a year number in your song.
Right.
Because then maybe 10 years later, 2008 won't look so new and fresh and impressive.
Sort of like the Ruben Studdard hit, This Is My Sorry for 2004.
Don't you think Ruben kicks himself right in the short for not waiting 15 years on that one?
Gosh darn it. Another question.
Yes. Pay artists for time.
I just got hired.
Just not Paul McCartney.
I just got hired at a law firm next summer, for next summer, and the head partner invited me to a holiday dinner party with the rest of the employees. The problem is I have to order my meal in advance. My choices of protein, crab cakes, chicken,
take it.
or filet mignon with sides of sweet potato fries, scalloped potatoes, or green beans.
How is this at all a problem? This sounds dope. How is this at all an issue?
This let me finish. Okay, listen.
God.
This will be my first interaction with the firm, and I'm worried that picking the filet will come off too pretentious. What should I choose? The steaks. Thank you. I've never been.
Oh my God.
Okay,
That's from-
Griffin, look at this, though, right?
Wait. Oh. That's from Perplexed in the Clean Play Club.
Wow, Overtalk's going to get way better on this show if Justin has a punishment button, which is Paul Stanley getting us to listen.
What we got here is
Well, that one's not applicable, Justin. So
I hit the wrong button.
we got a logic puzzle here, right? You have 3 protein options.
You have to get them across the river, but you only have one raft. The crab cakes will eat the filet mignon.
And you have 3 side options. And there is a right combination that will get you promoted before you even start working there.
Oh, shit.
Right? Okay. If you say crab cakes and green beans are like crab cakes, this is a young man who dreams of the sea. He's not going to focus on his job. And you're like, oh, I want chicken and scalloped potatoes. And it's like, he thinks he's a simple man with simple desires. He has no dreams. He has no aspirations. And if you're like, I want filet mignon and sweet potato fries, then it's like, oh, la-di-da. Look at Mr. High and Mighty Filet Minion over here, right?
Yeah, he must like the Minion movies. He's a child.
Right. It's bad all around.
I would like to suggest, okay, let's all have our ideal combination. Here
Oh, I've
is
got
what
it.
Here's what I would like to suggest. Green beans, and then right in at the bottom, I will bring my own meat. Because that's somebody who is worried about the bottom line, has sort of like culinary prowess because they are willing to cook their own food and bring it along. And it's somebody who
Nobody got time
never wants to do things by the company line. They want to
Think
think
outside
their
the
own,
bun.
think outside the bun. Like Travis.
None of these foods have buns.
Well,
All of these foods
metaphor.
are outside the bun.
Now, Justin, that only works if your dish you bring and you lift the little metal cover off of it, and it is more impressively cooked and plated than what has been served.
Shit, fucking. Yeah, I didn't choose my own meal because I brought my own. Gordo. And then Gordon Ramsay's like, I wish you wouldn't call me that. And you're like, I can call you whatever the fuck I want to call you, Gordon Ramsay. That's maybe the biggest power play that you have available.
And you yell at Gordon Ramsay till he cries.
If you can make Gordon Ramsay cry at this Christmas party, first of all, Gordon wants to be back in the UK with his family during Christmas time. So you know that you're going to impress them because they're like, wow, what's he got on Gordon Ramsay that he is able to keep him away from his beautiful family? My suggestion is this. You get the filet mignon with a side of filet mignon.
Ooh.
And then you say 2 things. I'm hungry for advancement. You don't say that second part, but they'll know. And then you also say, I'm eating 2 filet mignons because I'm going to work twice as hard as any of these other bastards.
How hard to
You say all that. You do say all that part out loud.
This actually goes along with what my Kobayashi Maru, which is you just check all of them.
Okay.
The filet mignon with crab cakes and chicken on top and a side of sweet potato fries mixed with scalloped potatoes and mixed with green beans. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. Or
Because the summer's a long time away, and you might not even get that job,
Yeah.
but you'll have eaten the equivalent of 3 free meals.
Oh, I see. Sort of a grift situation. Could you
Mark them all, and then right at the bottom, please donate mine to Hungry Orphans. And they'll be like, oh, wow, that's a big play.
Or you bring your own big bowl and you mush them all up into just one big nasty mess, and then you eat that with your hands.
And then the boss is like, I like his style. I'll have that too.
Yeah.
Pretty soon.
Can I have some of your nasty mess? Only if you make me the boss. Okay. Yes.
Write a little note on the card. Please provide table blender.
Yeah.
Because you'll definitely want that.
Just write in dealer's choice.
That is the worst
Turn that
possible.
choice right back on him.
That is the dealer's choice will be no food. You get nothing because they are not going to bother with that.
That's true.
Don't look at protein, but next to green beans, write 7. And see if you can get it 7 times. Huge.
Green beans
Do it again.
X7.
People are gonna remember that guy. Boy.
You should call your boss and say, "I had a quick question. What are green beans? Are these beans that you have dyed green in some way?"
Mark sweet potato fries and steak, but next to green beans, question mark.
Green beans? And then their boss will be like, well, green beans are these fun little pods full of these small, weird, nasty beans. And you say, okay, I've learned that. And now you've shown that you are quick to learn, ready for advancement, ready to go.
I maybe just mark out the green on green beans and then mark that. So I want some beans of a different, whatever sort of variety you can dig up in the kitchen.
Yeah, and mark it out, and then write in scalloped sweet
Scalloped
beans.
sweet beans with chicken cakes. You figure it out. I'm a fussy dude, and I need chicken cakes, or else I'm gonna cry at the party.
Turn it into sort of a logic flow. So next to chicken, right? If tenders, yes. If no, proceed to next option. And then you just have like a sort of a flow chart to really make it as complicated as possible.
Crack
It
cakes,
shows,
not frosting.
Yeah.
right.
With buttercream, please. Could you just say, I'll to find out what your boss is getting. This is actually a great thing. Find out what your boss is getting and get the exact same thing, or get something different. And then at the party, you sit down next to your boss. This is so important, and you say, "Splitsies."
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Splitsies.
One of those options.
He's also struggling with this.
And then insist on paying half the check for the whole table. And they'll keep saying, like, no, this is the business is paying for it. And you keep saying, like, are you sure? Because I'll cover it. This one could be on me. It's like, you haven't even started working here. You're like, okay. But you, like, really keep being insistent. But if at any point, there is a ripcord here. If at any point, the boss is like, okay, cool. You're like, no. I was lying. I don't have
I
a
guess
job
I don't get the job. That's a lot.
Don't-
That's far too much money.
Don't mark any food, but at the bottom, make an option for lots of overdue paperwork. And so when everybody else is eating and just like the beef juice is dribbling down their chin, you'll be like hammering it away at all the shit Kathy left in here. And you're going to be the one making everybody else look lazy, and you'll be the one digging the company out of the red and hoisting them by yourself into the black.
Where'd he go?
Is that good? Red is bad. Black
No
is
one
good.
quite knows. Man, I'm fucking hungry.
Should we treat ourselves to a visit to the zone to fill our wallet bellies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't eat money, but sure. Yeah, I do.
First up this week is Bowl or Branch. Do you like to
I
sleep?
like how you
Blue
said that.
balls.
Thanks, Trav. I tried to put good positive.
Rolling
If you-
branch.
If you like to sleep, and I bet you do, you don't need to spend a fortune to get that beloved slumber. You can check out Bowl and Branch. They're sheets. Should start
okay.
there. Yeah, thank you. They're crafted from 100% organic cotton, and they feel incredible and look amazing. The New York Times
Oh my God,
and
just died.
Forbes rave about them, and 3 U.S. presidents have them. So depending on which ones that's referring to, that could be really great.
Or
Try them
or
for-
quite bad. Nasty pretzels.
Or maybe not something you want to brag about. They're in their coffins. Try them for 30 nights and see for yourself. If you're not impressed, you can return them for a full refund.
Justin, can I ask you a question?
Anything.
Is Bowl and Branch just sheets?
No, Travis. They have other shit.
Whoa.
So go to bowlandbranch.com today and get $50 off your first set of sheets plus free shipping when you use the promo code MYBROTHER. That's $50 off plus free shipping right now at bowlandbranch.com.
They make
That's
great
spelled-
gifts.
They make great gifts. They make great sheets.
Jeff.
Spelled BOLL and branch.com. Promo code MyBrother. And go get that for yourself because you deserve it.
Bowl and Branch promo code, bowlandbranch.com promo code, my brother. I also want to tell you about Blue Apron. We talked about them a lot, and we've had a lot of fun here. But odds are, like, heavily in your favor that Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern aren't going to hop out of a Blue Apron box and steal your Xbox.
And if they do, Blue Apron will buy you a new Xbox.
It doesn't say that in the bullet points, but I have to believe that just standard human decency will sort of step
don't have
in
the
here.
votes.
But they deliver fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and step-by-step recipes right to your door, and all those meals can be cooked in under 45 minutes. And the menu changes every week based on what's in season, and it's designed by Blue Apron's in-house culinary team. I'm a big fan of Blue Apron because when I moved to Austin, I literally basically had never cooked anything that wasn't frozen. And Blue Apron taught me how to cook, and it's a very valuable life skill that I'm very grateful for. All the ingredients are high quality. They send only non-GMO ingredients and meat with no added hormones. And right now, Blue Apron is treating my brother. What's their podcast? My brother, and me listeners to their first 3 meals, a $30 value with your first order if you visit blueapron.com/mybrother. So check out this week's menu and get $30 off with free shipping at blueapron.com/mybrother. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
Trav, you want to read this message?
I sure do. Garth Brooks is the #2 selling artist in the U.S. But do you know anyone who's listened to a whole Garth album? Insane Clown Posse has dedicated fans, but do you know anyone who's heard a single ICP song? Join Cameron and Nathan in listening to artists that many people dismiss. It's a podcast called Think Outside the Box Set. Equal parts investigative journalism, cultural criticism, and dick jokes.
Well, I mean, it's a podcast, so.
Yeah, check out boxset.website. It's a real URL. Or search for us on podcast, or your preferred podcatcher.
I think iPod, what did it cut off?
Apple. I have a picture of an apple here. So
Oh, see, it
Just
didn't
has a
come
picture
right.
of an apple. What about
There's
the
a
picture of an apple? We just got a
it's
box.
a little black. It's a little black apple of mine.
Oh,
Okay.
that's fun.
Apple Podcasts or your preferred podcatcher. It's called Think Outside the Box Set.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like a hoot and a half. Sounds like a real cool shindig for hip people.
This next one,
It's gotta be an ice favorite.
what's going on with the for and from? I don't know if it's a secret message or just like the
Maybe
coolest name
or
I've ever
s-
seen.
Somebody may have gotten confused when they were filling out sort of the metadata of the message because it says, who's this message for? And what they've put here is where, like WHERE. Who's this message from? Where? So it's possible they saw these questions were like, where do you want me to put this data? Where is this supposed to go?
I did find the box.
They did
So-
sign it.
What's the message, Trev?
Are you fucking done yet?
No,
No, that's the
Just
message.
asking.
Are you fucking done yet? Sigh. Probably not. Keep at it, though. Books don't just make themselves. Just watch out for haunted dolls as you print. Those bastards will get you. Thanks, bros, for keeping me laughing late into the work night.
Like
You guys are the
cat
best.
jumping off or something.
Hugs.
Or the baby
And
falling
they
over.
wanted that
One of the
message
two.
in 2017. So some important stuff in here. A lot.
actually they said that their preferred time frame is whatever's latest. I mean, this message is applicable until at least 2018. So
That's
they
weird.
definitely like have a large window here.
I
where they're
think
gonna be
this is
working
a
on this
message
book.
for themselves, from themselves, to encourage themselves to finish the book they're writing.
I love that.
A lot of people, though, I don't know that book printers are some of the most like haunted buildings. We're doing the Taz graphic novel. And they were like, do you want to come by and see the magic of books getting printed? And I said, nice try, because once I step inside, my spirit will never leave because of the grudge.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that only ghosts work in the print industry anymore. Oh, yeah.
What does that even mean, Trav?
Got something?
What's it mean? Do you have a thing?
Well, like, print is dying, I think. I
Not
don't
for
know.
books, bud. That's not what that means.
What?
Yeah, books are crushing it.
Books are doing
Books
great.
are doing good?
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure books
Books
are
are back. Books
hot.
are back.
Wow. Hey, good job, books.
Well, you can't really walk away from the thing you said.
Good job, Books. I've always been a fan.
Are stacks of unread books taking over your apartment?
Do you constantly miss your train stop because you're caught up in reading?
I'm Bria Grant.
And I'm Mallory O'Mara.
We party hard.
And by party hard, we mean read books.
So join us every Thursday on Reading Glasses, a maximum fun podcast about reading and book culture.
Get more out of your reading life.
We'll help you conquer your to-be-read pile,
Get out of that book slump,
and squeeze more reading time into your busy day.
learn how to read better. Wow, that was good.
Whoa. Maybe Paul can help out with this one.
I want a merge squad!
Oh shit!
I want a merge squad! I want to merge squad!
Holy
the Munch
fucking
Squad.
shit!
It's a podcast within a podcast. This one is a little different from our normal, but we want to expand the scope for the show as we head into 2018. This one is Sweet Frog. You know what Sweet Frog? It's a frozen yogurt.
I've
chain.
literally never heard of it.
Sweet Frog brings back Deck the Halls Christmas spectacle.
What are you doing?
Sweet Frog frozen yogurt is going to put on a real Christmas spectacle throughout the holiday season with Deck the Halls nights, plural, that's important to keep in mind, hosted by participating locations from coast to coast. Okay, so here's the promotion. And I want you to really, as I'm setting the stage, I want you to like church and school choirs throughout the country have partnered with local Sweet Frog shops to host benefit night fundraisers. These choirs will perform all the holiday favorites to help them raise much-needed funds for local initiatives. To make these events even more special, Sweet Frog will produce a video Christmas card using a montage of local choirs performing all over the country. That video Christmas card will then be posted on all Sweet Frog social media outlets. So basically, you go in, everybody who's in the choir gets a free frozen yogurt, nice, count it, and all the sales from that night, a portion, 25% of all the sales go to the charity while the choir is performing.
Wow, 25%.
Can you imagine? All of us at Sweet Frog love this annual event that gets us in the Christmas spirit, says their CEO, Patrick Gallagher. It's a wonderful time of community fellowship. People come together to celebrate Christmas. What better way to do that than enjoying the sounds of the season sung by local choirs? We are proud to showcase great local talent and support local churches and schools while helping our Sweet Frog owners generate some serious winter foot traffic. Okay,
Yeah.
I have two problems. The first one is, can I just eat my fucking frozen yogurt? Please. I am sad. It is the holidays. I am alone. I can't even eat some frozen yogurt and just try to, like, fucking chill. Have you ever been in a frozen yogurt shop the size of which you thought, this is a place I would love to get blasted by jingle bells being screamed at me by 40 people? Never, ever, ever, never.
The
other thing,
yeah.
the other thing is 25%. That is so nice. Let me just real quick run the margins on frozen yogurt. Oh, that's right. It's 98%. How kind
You
of
literally take cow stuff and add some sugar, and then you sell it for $100. As somebody who's worked in the yogurt industry, I can confirm Justin's math on this one. This is also like, as somebody who's worked in the yogurt industry,
Yes.
the 12 months are not necessarily the hottest time for a Sweet Frog or a Yogurtland or the country's best yogurt. And so this feels like I'm just trying to get us in the door. My main concern is that we know with the introduction of local church choirs, it ain't just going to be jingle bells. There's going to be some JC in the mix. And there's got to be there's an important separation between church-owned yogurt, and I'm worried that this is blurring the lines of, you know what, though? I think it sounds maybe a little nice.
Okay, well, here's Holly Sylvia, who is of Charlestown, West Virginia. And Holly is going to be putting on a Deck the Halls event in her store. And here's the quote. We invited a local school choir of 4th and 5th graders to perform. Good, love this yogurt. Because it's kids, I'm anticipating a huge crowd, which is great. Children really shine when they have a chance to perform in front of an audience, so I want to pack the place out. We'll move tables out of the way to make more room if needed.
Whoa,
So
wait.
she's really just like in this press release kind of thinking through the logistics of this event. And I was like, so I'm just going to enjoy my frozen yogurt
While
with
standing
these 4th and
up.
5th graders. Well, I'll stand. I'll just stand then. So I'll just stand. I paid $9 for this frozen yogurt, but I'll go ahead and stand in a corner.
Could you, excuse me, little kid, could you scoot over? I'm trying to get to the yogurt. Please just let me get my yogurt and leave. When was the last time anybody bought yogurt and said, oh, I can't wait to sit down and enjoy this here at the yogurt place?
As somebody who worked in the yogurt industry, they'll do that, and it's like when you turn in a test at school and the teacher grades it right there in front of you, because it's like, oh boy, I hope they enjoy the work I've done there. Sometimes they'll look over at you and be like, too much crushed up Heath bar. I'll be like, I'm sorry, I'll do better next time. Here's your money back. Praise Jesus.
Love it. Love his stuff.
I think this sounds nice. I like a good carol. I like carolers, and I don't know that this would necessarily go get cold cream in the cold, harsh winter Texas months. But I think it sounds sweet, and I think that Justin was mean making fun of it.
Let me side with Justin here, because I think were I unprepared for this sight to await me at my frozen yogurt shop, and I opened the door just wanting to grab a quick frozen treat on my way from a hard day at the office, and I opened the door, and there was like an army of children singing about Jesus, I don't think I'd think, awesome.
Now imagine instead, Travis, you walked in and there was a man dressed in Halloween clothing standing alone on a stage while you enjoyed frozen yogurt, and he opened his mouth and
I got inside a toilet.
Yeah.
That would rule.
Yeah, no,
that
I'm
would
very
roll.
on board
Now
with that.
we're all very on board.
I mean, if
with
we
that.
wanted to do a winter promotion, I feel like what would be dope is like, hey, this is Griffin for Sweet Frog. I've jumped over like the Can You Hear Me Now guy, and I'm a trader to the country's best yogurt, and there's a lot of shit you don't know about that brand. But anyway, I'm excited to announce for the cold winter months, you gotta have your frozen yogurt fix, and that's why I've invented hot yogurt, and it's the new jam that you are just gonna love. And come, hey, get out! Oh, baby, it's cold outside. Enjoy this hot yogurt. It's the new thing I've developed, and it burns the mouth so bad. You have to. It'll be like an hour before you can really enjoy it. And don't put any toppings in it, because the toppings will be destroyed in this molten hot yogurt, this steaming plasma of yogurt. But it's better.
A lot of people are serving you yogurt that has living things in it, and our yogurt is served at a temperature in which no living
These
thing can
cultures
thrive.
will be obliterated. There is no sort of gastrointestinal sort of benefits to be gleaned from this very, very, very hot, burning, fiery yogurt.
And in fact, quite the opposite. You will regret consuming it.
Yes, because
Join
it'll
us.
burn all your insides out. It'll burn a hole right through you. And if that don't get you, the asbestos cup is definitely not going to be good for the health.
You okay?
It's made of fiberglass, basically, and it's going to get in the hot yogurt. And there's nothing. We talked to the scientists, and there's nothing we can do about it. How about a Yahoo?
Yeah, please.
Merritt Palmer sent this one in. Thank you, Merritt. From an anonymous Yahoo user. I'm going to call him the guy from the I Put My Hand Inside Toilet video. Asks, how many horses would it take to pull a horse trailer full of horses?
Oh, shit.
I'm so excited to get into this question with you boys, because we're going to say a bunch of dumb math stuff. But how many horses does it take to pull a horse trailer that is just chock-a-block full of horses.
It can't just be 1-to-1, right?
So here's the question. Here's what we need to establish first. We need to, what's the word? Tear the scale a little bit? Is that how you pronounce that? We gotta tear it, right? So how many horses does a horse trailer weigh? I'm gonna say probably about 6 horses.
You're saying sans horses.
Empty horse trailer, I think, is about 6 horses worth of weight.
6 horses.
Okay. And you can probably get like a decent sized horse trailer, maybe 5 more horses in it, so that's 11 horses. Okay.
Okay.
Do you need 11 horses to pull 11 horses worth of weight? Or does the term horsepower refer to the amount of joules of force required to pull one horse against its will?
Well, here's the question. Mm-hmm. And I think we have to remove this factor or else we'll be here all day. And everyone's going to say, like, well, with wheels on it, that simple machine makes it easier. Okay, cool. Remove the wheel. We are in a pure logic scenario here where there is no wheel or, like, sled.
Or we factor out the wheels and say the wheels will get you about 2 horses worth off. So now we're talking about 9 horses. And that's I just punched the numbers into Siri, and she told me the wheels will counteract the weight of about 2 horses. So now 9 horses. Do we then need 9 horses pulling Santa's sleigh tonight and bringing all the good boys and girls gift of horses? Or is that not how any of this works?
Well, let's take... Okay, great. We've calculated this, the weight of the trailer, right? Now let's imagine 11 horses, and each horse is riding on the back of another horse, right? So you would need 1 horse per horse.
This is a lot, what you've just entered into the equation, which is horse stacking.
Yeah, but you couldn't put 2 horses on 1 horse. It wouldn't fit.
I didn't even think about that.
This is going to trip you all out, okay? I'm here to complicate things. I did a quick Google just to provide a little science, okay? This is complicated, but a single draft horse, I don't know what that means, can pull a load up to 8,000 pounds.
What
which
the?
is already a
Draft
lot.
horse is when you get on tap instead of in a bottle.
Right.
Okay. So get 1 horse out of a bottle, it can pull 8,000 pounds.
How much a horse weigh? Probably about 4,000 pounds.
So Travis can Google that while I'm reading these facts. Okay?
How much horse weigh?
You don't have to say it. Don't use like your speech
Google,
recognition.
how much horse weigh?
Just go ahead and type
Google.
it. It's fine.
Siri,
So-
how much horse weigh?
So Griffin, if I told you 1 draft horse can pull a load up to 8,000 pounds,
Yeah.
how much would 2 horses be able to pull?
16,000 pounds.
No. Wrong. 2 draft horses
Can I
pulling
guess?
together.
Can I
and-
guess?
Yes.
12,000 pounds.
No.
Can I guess? Can I guess?
incorrect.
Can I guess? Can I guess?
Yes.
20,000 pounds of raw horse material.
No. That's incorrect.
Can I guess?
think
Can I
there's a-
guess? Can I guess?
Yeah. Yeah.
45,000 pounds of
45
horse.
pounds.
45 pounds.
Listen,
Jesus
what they
Christ.
can actually pull, and there's a lesson in this, and we're going to find it. What they can pull working together is not 16,000 pounds or double. They can pull 24,000 pounds. They can pull 3 times
Whoa.
their usual by working together.
Holy shit.
Think about
Yeah,
that.
because they build up momentum. Every action has an equal opposite reaction except for 2 horses, as the great law says from the 10 Commandments. And so then okay, so now we got 11 horses, right? 11 horses worth, take off the wheels, that's 9 horses. If it's a factor of tripling every time you add another horse, then 3 horses can then pull, let me run the numbers on this real quick, 72,000 pounds. The 3 horses only.
So they're dragging like a building behind them.
They can definitely, if we get 10 horses and strap them to the earth, we can counteract the rotation of the earth and destroy everything.
Here is where it gets worse, guys. It gets
Whoa.
more complicated. 2 horses that have worked together for a long time,
Buddies.
Get
good
out.
pals that like longtime collaborators can actually pull 32,000 pounds.
What the fuck?
Wait, as heavy as anyone can pull by themselves. So now we have to factor in like partnership.
The drift.
Like,
These
okay,
fucking
like,
horses
farm
are in the
wisdom.
drift, and they can pull the Earth out of orbit.
So you're telling me 2 horses, we're in a buddy cop scenario here. We're like 2 horses at first. They're both loose cannons. This horse is by the books, and this horse is out there trying new shit. And at first, they're maybe on a good day pulling 22,000 pounds, right? But then they start to see within each other, like, we're not so different, you and I. And over the years, they just get it well enough that suddenly they are 8,000 pounds stronger.
It's amazing.
You're telling,
but that
a ton, a U.S. short ton is 2,000 pounds. You're telling me that these 2 horses can pull 16 tons of raw horse meat?
16 tons. What do you get? It's just 2 horses.
2 best friends. 2 best,
Best friend horses.
How do you, as a horse owner and owner of the most buck wild freight company ever, make these horses become best friends so that your margins on oats or whatever get better? You can't stop. You can't stop them. Can't stop.
I guarantee farmers look out of their window and see 2 horses kind of
we gotta break
each other.
They're gonna fucking destroy our house, which
Right,
weighs less than
and we
16
gotta go
tons.
break that up. We can't. Okay, an adult horse. I looked this up. Siri told me. Adult horse weighs between 840 to 2,200 pounds. So let's say
let's call it 16 as an average.
1,600
pounds. So if these 2 horses are pulling 32,000 pounds, and we use 1,600 as an average, we're talking about. Imagine looking out your window and seeing 2 brutal best friend horses pulling 20 fucking horses behind them. Oh no, it's okay, guys. We've got it. We are longtime friends, and we are going to put all 20 of them in this trailer.
And then the horses fucking high five because they also figured out how to do that.
Because they're best friends.
Now, wait a minute. I did not factor in, what did we say, 6 horses worth of weight in a usual trailer?
-2 for the wheels.
So that's 16 horses.
16 horses still. 16 horses. That's amazing.
It is. So you're telling me
Yes,
it is
I am.
more cost effective for 2 horses to pull 16 horses than to just have all 18 horses walk.
All right, let me add one
Can I
last.
also add, by the way, that we have now completely obliterated any value to the term horsepower, because it is not a. I mean, are they 400 horsepower? Is that 400 horses?
400 horsepower would destroy the galaxy.
Are they best? Have they worked together for a long time? There's so many factors in this horsepower.
Also, why aren't we talking about this as clean energy? Because 2 horses apparently it all compounds. Just have 6 horses and you can power all of America.
Why are we talking cars? Why are we even messing around with it?
I'll hop on. Hey, Elon, I'll hop on 2 horses. I'll get to San Francisco in an hour and a half.
Right? Why aren't horses pulling my goddamn car?
Yeah, why are we doing engines and gas and stuff?
So, if I, Griffin, am best friends with my horse, which I am, take real good care, make a big sweater for it, 4 leg holes, love my horse. If me and my horse try to pull a trailer, how much weight can we do? Because I think the horse gets the best friend buff, the best friend strength buff, and I obviously am. It's going to be carrying most of the weight, literally, in this situation. Does it still get the extra strength from me, the horse's best friend?
How much can you pull, Griffin?
Probably about 4,500 pounds.
Okay.
If I'm wearing my cleats and I can really dig in there.
Okay, so Griffin can pull 4,500 pounds, and the horse by itself can pull 8,000.
But it gets the best friend buff.
So it gets the best friend buff. I'm going to say you can pull together 18,000 pounds.
And that will... I absolutely can't keep up with my best friend, the horse. And I will be obliterated by this 18,000 Jewels of Force horse trailer.
You'll be
At-
ripped.
I'll be
At
destroyed.
some point, though, can't the best friend buff start to work against you? Like, if one horse is having an off day, usually there's a chance his partner horse, because they are such close friends, would be like, we're going to take it a little slower today. Like, there are some days where it's actually worse than typical horse performance because they do want to slow it down for their friend, or they want to enjoy, they haven't caught up for a while, so they slow it down, like, no reason to rush, Jessica.
Yeah,
Well, you have to be
Drag this
careful.
out.
Because if one of your horses is sick, and you partner the other one with a new horse, and then the sick horse sees that, he's like, I thought we were best friends.
Yeah.
But now,
Oh, good point, Trey.
yeah,
Good
now there's
point.
an issue. Like, well, I don't want to partner with you anymore.
Well, that's what blinders are for. To keep the horses from seeing when the other horses are best friends with other horses. Man, there's a lot that goes into this. You're in the horse trailer, and the horse trailer's just not moving. You're like, what the fuck's up? And you listen to the two horses in front, and it's like, that's my wife, Derek. And it's like, oh, shit. All right.
So I guess the answer to this is two. Pretty much anything you want to haul.
Yeah.
Two good best friend horses can pretty much do it, and that's a good lesson for us. If we don't just all need to work together. We need to start working together now, so our load will steadily increase. That we can haul together as a people.
Then how?
I think we could do
gang,
that.
gang. 2018, stronger together.
Oh, that's not bad.
Holy shit, that's really good. Because that works both as, like, romantic, but also mates in the way of, like, friends, but also, like,
Yeah.
all working your
Yeah,
parents.
I was thinking about it platonically. 2018, stronger together. You can do a lot better stuff than you should, and you gotta try. But with another person, you can pull 3,600 pounds.
We
I
have
like
had
this
a lot of
because both-
themes recently have celebrated self-interest.
Yeah, this one 3018 for the for the year 3018. 2018. Yeah, just find a bud or
I
several
like it
buds.
'cause it's positive, but it also goes along with that, like, mount up, ride or die. We're all in this together, fight together.
I do wonder if this needs a particularly large coda too, in that we're not we're not trying to repopulate the earth and increase mating amongst peoples.
Well, what if we say it with like a British affectation?
Mate.
So every time you say it, it's got to be like 2019. 2019. I don't know how to write that out.
With an
There's a
umlaut. Yeah, umlaut in there. Okay, folks, that is going to do it for us. Thank you so much for listening to our
I'm
program.
ready to throw my hat for 2018.
We've got to have the conversation. We can't just like leap
I
into
thought we
it.
were.
That was
It's
the
a whole
conversation.
thing. It's a whole thing that we have to do. We haven't even given people a chance to submit yet.
How can I?
Like, we can't.
What about this subtitle though? 2018. Two horses can put 32,000 pounds together. 30,000.
Okay, there's something there. Thank you for listening. Wanted to give another plug to mbambam Angels, which is trying to raise money to buy people in the tri-state area gifts. Here's an astounding update for you so far. You still need to get in on this because there's still time. You can send donations to donate at mbmbamangels.com.
Oh, I had a really good
so
boss
far through the
was
amazing,
necessary because I
astounding
just turned in.
listeners of My Brother, and Me, and
Killed him real
volunteers
good, I
who
did.
are organizing this charity, they have been able to purchase 23 beds, 4 sofas, 3 dressers, a table with 6 chairs, and there are 23 kids that are not going to be sleeping on the floor because of you. Thank you so much. Every year you all do this, and it honestly means the world. So, you can keep donating. Donate at mbmbamangels.com. We try to thank everybody, but honestly, there's not thanks enough to be able to thank you for everything you've done on this joyous candle night season. 100% of the stockings have been claimed, but you can still donate. These organizations in our area are never not in need of your generosity, so thank you so much for anything that you can do.
The fact that you
on
all
that
have
front.
done all of this in our hometown means like more than I think we will ever be able. Like generosity is good and pure and amazing, and we celebrate it in all its forms. But the fact that like because our podcast listeners are so incredible, like people in our hometown receive this incredible gift. It is beautiful beyond sort of description. So Thank you all.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you also to John Roderick and the Long Winters for the use of our theme song. It's a departure off the album Putting the Days to Bed. Very good song. We're so thankful for that as well. And to Maximum Fun for having us on the network. You can go to MaximumFun.org and check out all the great podcasts there. Shows like the Beef and Dairy Network and Lady to Lady and
if you
Stop
haven't been
Podcasting
paying
Yourself.
attention- If you haven't been paying attention, Max Fun has added a lot of new shows in like the last 6
ton
months.
of new shows.
Go Fact Yourself, Switchblade Sisters, Story Break. There's Heat Rocks. There's all kinds of new shows that you need to go check out.
Man, Heat Rocks is good. Y'all check that.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Check out. You have somebody on there to tell their jam. What's their jam? It's great. It's a great show.
Also, since San Francisco Sketch Fest is coming up, January 14th, Schmanners is going to be there. Me and my wife Teresa do a show called Schmanners. We're going to be performing January 14th at Sketchfest. And if you've never been to San Francisco Sketchfest, it's amazing. It's like in one weekend you can see more shows than you would see like all year. It's incredible. And you can find it at sketchfest.com. And also, Schmanners is going to be on the Joko cruise. And I think there's still a few cabins available if you want to come out and hang out on a boat for a week and see some awesome performers and hang out with awesome people. You can find out about that at jococruise.com, JOCO cruise.com.
Y'all want that final?
Hit me.
It was sent in by Brig Woltgen. Fantastic. Thank you, Brig. It's Yahoo Answers. It's another anonymous user. I'm going to call this one also the guy from the I Put My Hands Outside Toilet video. Asks, if I get my life saved by a frog, will I turn into a frog?
My name is Justin McElroy.
Travis McElroy.
I'm Griffin McElroy.
This has been My Brother, and Me. Kiss your dad square on the lips.
MaximumFun.org.
Comedy Adventure. Artist owned.
Listener supported.
I'm Allegra Ringo. And I'm Renee Colbert. And we host a podcast called Can I Pet Your Dog? Renee, can I tell you about a dog I met this week? I wish that you would. In turn, though, can I tell you about a dog hero? May I tell you about a dog breed in a segment I like to call Mutt Minute? I would love
So, how was your week? Hi, everybody. Thank you for that wonderful welcome. If I sound like a Muppet, it is because I had a little bit of surgery this week. Everything's going great. And this was a choice. Because I have an incision. I have an incision that I wanted to show you all, and my children would not let that happen. But thanks for coming out for tonight's celebration. Thanks to everybody who waited out in the rain, because I know that wasn't a lot of fun. I didn't, because I just walked right in. My name's Clint McElroy. Did I already say that? That's neither a yes or no. But I am here to share something very important with you, which nobody trusts me to remember. Oh, to heck with it. The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids. Which I say only so you babies out there know how cool you are for listening. What's up, you cool babies? my brother, and me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
I am your middleest brother, Travis McElroy.
And I'm your sweet baby brother and 30 under 30 media luminary, Griffin McElroy.
All I can think about is how great it would have been if you did that jump scare and popped the giant balloon that was behind you and scared the crap out of yourself.
That would have been the scarer had become you. You guys know the neck thing's fake, right? You kind of bit it. I feel like kind of took
His
the bait.
surgery. He got a filling.
He had a filling. It's fine.
We should mention about the balloons. This is going to be a cuss-free Candle Nights family-friendly episode.
Yeah.
Unless one of
up to
those
a
balloons pops.
Yeah.
And then it will become, for a brief moment, cuss-filled.
We guarantee pure language, but not pure thought.
Yeah.
It's some
There will
challenging.
be easy language, difficult thought.
Challenging
challenging
topics.
ideas. So we're the Brawny Boys, apparently.
Okay. To be fair, though, 2 of these were unintentional. Justin and I did not plan this. Griffin saw us do this and went, okay.
I didn't want to be left out. Oh, boy.
So it's candle night.
Merry Candle Nights. Can I say a quick thank you? Just to remember to Ackenpucky for recreating the Candle Nights.
And bringing back Super Desk.
Super Desk back home.
It makes me feel like when we did our last Candle Nights show, which was last September, which is just when it happened to be Candle Nights, and it sort of threw me back. It was like a fun throwback Thursday to the time I ran into the mayor's car with your car, which was a fun sort of experience to relive. And a year later, I think we can all agree, still pretty mortifying. Like the worst thing that's
He's
ever
not
happened.
over it either.
Have not talked to him since.
So I've been sitting on something I wanted to talk about in Candle Nights Radio for a long time now.
Oh, good.
I want to introduce a new character to the Candle Nights canon.
We haven't had a mascot.
Well, we got the Star King, but Star King is more kind of a figurehead. I'm talking about someone that's more feet on the
King
ground.
is the reason for the season.
Yeah. I'm talking about somebody who's like boots on the ground, getting the work done character. And in the grand tradition of holiday celebrations kind of stealing other people's traditions, I've already seen the inflatables at Home Depot, so I'm just going to incorporate, and I call him Terry the non-denominational gift delivery dragon.
I hear dragon. I think Game of Thrones. I think very scary, burning up livestock.
No. This is a much more original Pete's Dragon.
Still killed lots of. They don't. That's not in the original.
Listen,
but
Griffin,
still
I
lots
understand you have a lot of questions, and I know usually when I
That
pull
is
out a
the
piece
biggest
of paper,
font I have ever seen printed out.
This is not a sad lib, I promise. But you've got some questions.
Should I take the questions? Okay,
wait, do you want to do the questions or the answers? I've written up a frequently asked questions segment.
This is like a
for
hymn,
Terry.
like a call and response. All right. Frequently asked questions. Number 1. Is Terry really a dragon?
Glad you asked, Griffin. He is 3/4 dragon. His mother is half unicorn. Okay.
You've made us party to this in a way. Why does Terry deliver presents?
Because your parents pay him. Well, technically, your parents pay taxes, and then those taxes go to pay Terry. However, Terry is not a government employee. He is an independent contractor. Great, all right?
Can I skip this next one?
No,
Just the answer.
do it.
What does Terry bring the bad kids?
The same thing he brings all kids. Terry doesn't judge. He's done some stuff, too. Nice try. Nice try.
I wrote this before I remembered. Okay.
Not today. But he served his time, and then it just cuts off there.
Oh, the rest of it's supposed to be keeping his nose clean.
Keeping his nose clean. Thank you.
Okay.
Do I need to?
Yeah.
I'm I should mention, pretty sick and sailing on Dayquil right now. And so, as far as I know, this is all a weird bad dream that I'm having. Do I need to write Terry a list of what I want?
No, Terry monitors your internet search history to determine what you really want.
Do I need to leave treats out for Terry?
No, Terry is on a special diet that his herbalist laid out for him. Terry will eat dinner before he starts. It's fun. It's whimsical. He also carries a power bar with him in case he gets hungry.
What if I don't believe? This is the final question. What if I
you've
don't?
done it.
What if I don't believe in Terry?
You don't have to believe in Terry because he believes in you.
So that's just my little contribution
Yeah.
to Candle Night.
Hey, it's funny you mentioned that. I also have a Candle Nights mascot idea. I didn't know that so many props would be sort of brought to the equation. But my idea is this. The little boy from the Christmas Shoes song.
Uh-huh.
Just poach him. Like the can I do you hear me now guy?
Oh, we take him.
And now we take him.
From Christmas.
From the Christmas
Christmas
Shoes
will not
song.
miss that boy.
He's got a lot of brand appeal.
Uh-huh.
And I also think in the current sort of economic, political climate, there's going to be a lot more, shall we call them, Christmas shoes opportunities. No, now listen. The song Christmas Shoes is proof that trickle-down economics works.
There it is.
Because we make big cuts for the Christian country music stars,
Uh-huh.
and then they buy little boys Christmas shoes
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
in case their mama meets Jesus tonight.
Okay, got it.
And so Jesus isn't like, I don't know, you got old shoes. I don't know about all this.
It all works. They're new shoes. Have you heard the song Christmas Shoes?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Shall I sing every word of it?
Yes.
All right, well, that was my bit.
I have my own Candle Nights mascot. As you know, Candle Nights is a pan-religious, pansexual, personal pan holiday for everybody. And we talk a lot about the first one and the third one, but we don't delve into the sexuality of Candle Nights enough. And we have a very sex-positive show, but we want it to keep it clean and keep it safe. So I would like to introduce you to my Candle Nights mascot, Rockin' Randy, the Safe Sex Santa. It's Randy!
It's him.
He's here. He came.
Condoms! Oh, right,
It's
Randy!
rubbers. It's real rubbers.
Real rubbers!
He came, and so can you. Safely.
Safely. All right, thanks, Randy. Now, listen, if you want a condom, raise your hand. He's not going to just throw them out to anybody, but he'll try to get a
I
couple
know
of you
there's
on the
children
way.
in the audience. If you catch one of these, just hand it to an adult. Didn't think that one through, Randy.
The adult may not know what to do with it, otherwise you wouldn't be here, kid.
And double check the expiration on these. They were bought last year.
Yeah, do check the expiration on Randy's gifts. Thank you. Thank you, Rockin' Randy, the Safe Sex Santa.
So far, so good.
He's self-explanatory. He writes himself. I don't need to.
This is maybe the closest we've come to being Conan O'Brien, and it makes you really happy.
Yeah.
Just introducing new
New
characters.
characters for the heck
We're
of it.
still pretty far away. Do you want to do?
I dyed my hair red
Yeah, sure.
Yes, so we also do an advice show.
when we're not working on branding.
Yes, we take your questions and turn them alchemy-like into wisdom. We're going to do some questions here. We're going to do some audience questions as well.
Yeah.
At some point, we'll discuss those in a moment. But let's get into the help. Let's help some people.
Please.
For the past few years, my mother-in-law has been getting me presents for Christmas. These presents are always very religious-based. For instance, I've received a framed photo of Jesus.
That's about as religious as a present gets.
Yeah, really.
You do not get more religious than that.
Holy water. Etc. And I am desperate to know what the etc.
Yeah.
is, frankly.
You know.
You know. Yeah. The problem is, I'm not religious in the slightest, and these presents always end up sitting in a box in my basement or in a donation bin at Goodwill. What would...
Do y'all take holy water?
when you... Okay. What would be the best way for me to get my mother-in-law to stop wasting money on presents I will never use? That's from Insistent In-Law Conundrum.
Now, you don't have to be especially religious to enjoy just a nice picture of the good man Jesus.
Yeah.
I also do want to say, I love your word choice. Are you here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you didn't say picture of Jesus, you said photo of Jesus.
Oh, man.
If somebody gives you a photo of Jesus, you should hang on to that.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is worth something.
It belongs in a museum.
I also like the phrase, I'm not going to use these presents. I'm curious how one uses a nice photo of the Christ.
Well, that's it. Maybe your in-law doesn't think you're religious. They just think you're a vampire hunter.
No. Holy waters. They hate that. And they hate steaks in the heart and garlic and nice photos of the great dude Jesus.
Yeah. I can't imagine a vampire being cool with that part.
I think a vampire's coming like, here I come. And then you're like, boom. And they're like, huh.
Is that my thing?
How do I feel about this? It's not a mirror.
Let me
And I
try-
don't know if I'm bad with mirrors or I just can't see it.
Can I bite that, or you rub it on my face or something? Because I do want to
Throw it
test.
at me. Let's
Throw it at me.
real
Let's
fast.
see if that's a thing for me. I honestly don't know. I've never seen a photo of Jesus.
I'm also non-religious, but is there a religious person who just has holy water? I thought that was just a thing that stayed specifically at church.
No, everybody's got it, right?
Yeah.
For what?
It's for the home game version of church.
I always keep a picture of Jesus in my wallet. And
Yeah.
that's good for two reasons. Because if it's a religious person, I can show them and they'll be like, cool. And if it's a non-religious person, I show them and I tell them it's a picture of my uncle.
Which is also great because it's so rare that you get to show someone your uncle.
My Uncle Jesus.
I keep his baseball card in my wallet.
That's so nice. That's good because a lot of times I'll get into argument about Jesus's RBIs.
Yeah.
So you can settle that real quick.
How about a Yahoo answer?
I love that.
This is a Yahoo that was sent.
Oh my God, the Kid Energy shoes. What?
Yeah, there's a lot of props.
It's really great, by the way. I don't know if we talked about this in the behind-the-scenes thing. This whole scene where someone told us about Kid Energy, and they got cut from the shows.
Yeah.
And now in the antique scene, it's just us walking around going, "This has got a lot of Kid Energy." In it.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite weird things about our weird.
Travis is doing some behind-the-scenes
Some
DVD
behind-the-scenes.
commentary.
Yeah. Listen, we
during our
gotta
live
kill
show.
time.
We don't. This one was sent in by Level 9000. Yeah, Drew Davenport. Thank you, Drew. It's from Yeah, Drew Answers user Remy, who asks, how could you probably react? That's wild. How could you probably react if you saw the Grinch totally naked?
Griffin's doing a Google.
Startling development. The Grinch is basically always naked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Including, okay, the cartoon version, you can get past that. The James Carey version, with the faces, can I get a full screen? No, I can't. The internet is not working very well. But the
You can
faces,
Google it at home.
the faces he makes when you have to like confront the fact that he's not wearing pants or underpants the entire movie, like.
It's rough. It's rough because he's not, you know. And the thing is, when he plays Santa, he puts on a jacket, but also no pants.
So he knows. He understands.
He knows. Sin has been introduced to the world of the Grinch. Like he knows about shame and sin. He just like doesn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing. The Who's wear clothes.
The Who's do know about clothes.
And
The Who's are wearing clothes. And so what we have here is a man naked, living by himself in a cave on top of a mountain, just ranting and raving about stuff and stealing things.
Yeah.
Enjoy, children.
Yeah. Also, he breaks into their houses still quite nude.
Still pretty nude.
Yeah.
Nude where it counts. He's got a jacket on.
I mean, he might have 2 totally bodacious nipples. Yeah, that the Santa jacket. Anyway, how would I react if I saw the Grinch totally naked? Breaking and entering in my house, I would say, no thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Please leave.
We don't need any. Also, if you wouldn't be able to see the Grinch naked because he's microscopic.
Okay.
This has been bothering Justin all week.
Talked about this a lot.
We talked about this a lot. Horton Hears a Who, right?
Yeah.
The Who's are on a speck of dust.
Yes.
And they live on a speck of dust.
Yes.
The Grinch lives adjacent to Whoville on the outskirts of Whoville, beyond the county line, I assume. And so we can extrapolate from that like, and nobody wants to talk about it. The Grinch is microscopic.
Yeah.
Justin.
Yeah.
Aren't we living on a speck of dust?
Oh, Dunk.
Whoa. No, it's a big planet. It's called Earth.
Shit. You're right.
Nice try. You wouldn't see the Grinch. He's microscopic. You can't feel the Grinch while you've been here.
You're right. We're living inside of a tiny universe in a cat's collar.
No. I'm sure about this one. It's a big planet.
No, but it's in a cat's collar.
It
I
is
saw
in
it
a
in a
cat's
documentary.
What? No. It's a big planet.
It's a
Cats are
big
small.
planet. The
Inside a
cat's collar is very
I saw it in a
large.
Cats are
documentary.
this big.
No, the cats you know. The cats you know and love.
I know
But what
cats.
if there was a bigger cat?
Tigers. No, it wouldn't fit in a tiger.
Bigger than that.
Lions? I mean, there's no
Bigger still.
No.
Big enough that it could wear a universe?
saber-toothed tiger. That's the biggest one I
That
know
is the
about.
biggest cat, yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know.
Here's
Should
what
we
we
do our
mentioned
TED
that
Talk?
we're referencing Men in Black so the people in the audience don't think we're all Dayquil tripping
I've
right
never
now?
I've never
Okay.
seen the film.
Justin's only seen Men in Black 3. Does that exist?
We gave some very close friends a housewarming gift. It was an embroidered thing my wife had made, commissioned, not made ourselves.
You just said made.
It says made in the question. I calls them like I sees them. To commemorate their wedding day. It was nice. Oh, there's more. They later passed on a gift to us after we had a kid, a book and some clothes. Very nice and thoughtful. Also,
That wasn't Justin commenting. It's written very nice.
written.
Justin, nice.
very nice, thoughtful, good. And also the embroidered thing that we gave them. That was in the gift bag too. How do you tactfully re-gift an ungifted gift? That's for not Santa. Okay, wait.
Okay. So you gave them an embroidered thing. They gave it back to you.
Was it in the same bag?
That's the only thing, which still sucks. Because it's still like, I know you did not enjoy that over the past several months. I do like the idea, however, of this object existing. That is like a get out of present buying free
Car, yeah.
because it's like, I'm going to give this to you this year, and I don't have to worry about getting you gifts. Next year, you give it right back to me, and we're cool on that one. I would love to institute this in our enormous, ever-growing family.
Yes.
Just like, I'll get a little acorn.
A magical acorn, as seen in the hit film The Christmas Prince.
A little magic acorn from the movie Christmas Prince, and I'll just give it to Travis. Merry Christmas.
Oh, wait, and then
No presents, though. But then next year, you can give it to Justin. You don't have to worry about getting him presents.
well, what do I get? Wait, what do I get you?
Gifts still, yeah. I was the first one to think of the magic acorn thing.
Okay, so it's not like this isn't undoing the idea of buying presents for each other.
No, it's just to get out of jail free. Or
There's
present.
like one person you don't, like you're going down your list and you're like, okay, Rachel, Teresa, Travis. Oh, Travis actually, no, we're giving him the acorn this year. So that's,
But then next year, he gets to give the magic acorn away.
Is the acorn all I get?
Yes.
From everyone?
Maybe. I'm still workshopping this.
would everyone get him a discreet acorn?
I don't want Travis to just get 20 acorns Christmas morning.
But think about that. Then he's got 20 acorns to play with next Christmas. So he could just burn them up all at once, or just like, I don't have anything for them. Here's the acorn.
Everyone gets acorns back?
Everyone gets their acorns this
I
year.
think this is what Christmas with the Cranks is about.
Okay. I've never watched it very closely, but
Okay, so
yes.
Christmas 1.
Yeah.
Christmas 0.
You get acorn.
1
Congratulations.
acorn. I have acorn.
Yes.
Trav have acorn.
Okay, Trav have acorn. Then
No
Trav...
gifts.
What?
No gifts, just acorn.
But the acorn is the greatest gift. If you plant it in the ground next year, you have a bunch of acorns.
Whoa.
That's how fast trees grow.
Shh, don't tell him.
Okay, so then Christmas 2,
Yep.
I give acorns.
Same acorn. Don't go out on the street and find some dirty acorn that a dog touched.
And I
Really, actually, I'm thinking about it. This is not a great gift because you have to keep track of where an acorn is for a year.
I don't know where my car keys are now.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't it be a large novelty acorn?
Good question. In a special box, perhaps, or just loose acorn?
The size is not what makes it magic.
What is what makes it
The
magic?
fact that if you eat it, you turn into a lion.
Okay. Repeatedly or just the one?
Just the one. Use it wisely, son. When do you most need to turn into a lion in the coming year? Make sure you don't.
Does it recharge when I re-gift it to someone else?
Yes.
Or is it
It's a different animal.
So I'm not taking Griffin's lion time away.
No,
You
no,
definitely are. What are we talking about?
I have.
What are we doing?
It's all
We
right.
just came up with the first draft of Animorphs, which they flushed down a toilet, and they're like, we got to start over. How about a Yahoo?
Yes, that'd be good.
Wow, gang. I'm looking at the clock. Was that 20 minutes?
Go ahead. Hey, Griff, go ahead and start the Yahoo.
You're going to freaking interrupt me with
No, I'm not. I promise. Just start the Yahoo, Griff. Sheesh. Sheesh Louise, man. Where's the trust?
Oh, no. This is a really serious Yahoo, and it's about a really, really serious subject. And if you all could not laugh for a little bit, because it's going to be, like, pretty heavy. And been wrestling with this one for a while, but
Yeah.
I feel like Candle Nights is the right season for it. And it's going to bring things down, but it's important topics.
Go whenever you're ready, man.
And is sent in by...
I want too much.
I thought Travis was going to do a balloon break on you. I was so scared.
Welcome to Munch
I
Squad.
did think
It's a
about it.
podcast within a podcast. Sip my beer here. We'll get started.
Sip of his root beer.
Regal Cinemas.
What? They're not in the game. They don't get to play.
No, that's just what Justin says every time he takes a drink of root beer.
Regal Cinemas has entered the game.
A new challenger.
A new challenger arises. Welcome. First off, of course, welcome to the game Regal Cinemas. Thank you to Bethany for sending this one my way. It's much appreciated. And Regal Cinemas has just announced that they'll be serving Cheetos popcorn, featuring Cheetos flavored popcorn.
Yeah.
Along with actual Cheetos mixed in.
No.
It'll be
It's gourd for monsters.
It'll be sold in 32-ounce cups at Regal Cinemas beginning this Friday, December 15th. Just in time to
Yeah,
watch.
they're not going to serve it on a charcuterie board.
Just in time to watch Star Wars: The Last Jedi with a lot of Cheeto dust on your fingers.
Well, more than was probably already there.
So what does John Curry of Regal Cinemas have to say? Cheetos popcorn is our gift to Regal fans enjoying their favorite movie this holiday
I
season.
hope you kept the receipt, my dude.
Do you think the popcorn is Cheeto flavored when they start, or they just put the Cheetos in there and the leprosy
If that's
spreads?
the case, you could make anything flavored popcorn. This one's Drano flavor. We put a couple Dranos in there, shook it all around. That's what I call cooking.
A 2016 survey conducted by market research firm Harris revealed that millennials are over 75% more likely to spend money on experiences rather than physical products.
Now, what they don't tell you is that company is actually one guy named Harris. He walked around like, hey, you guys like Cheetos?
So this summer, you remember the Cheetos pop-up restaurant by Ambrell? No. So this is sort of in the same. It says here, Cheetos are the latest craze, and it's going to be an experience. I don't know what that means.
I love in that line saying that this is a food experience. They are literally saying, we've made a new food dare. It ain't going to be good, but you can Instagram it, tell your friends all about it.
That is one of the things I've learned about Munch Squad, like by doing Munch Squad, is how often the language, if you read between the lines, is like, listen, we know, but you're going to eat it.
As a joke.
Yeah, because someone will be like, isn't this weird? And you'll be like, it's not weird. I'd eat it. No, you wouldn't. Yeah, I would. And then you'll eat it.
Then you'll eat it. Regal Cinemas is the first national cinema chain to offer Cheetos popcorn.
Yes.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Regal Cinemas. You did it.
There's some independent movie house who's like, but we were technically the first. He's like, we said chain.
Sean Matthews of PepsiCo, which owns Frito-Lay, announced his enthusiasm for the team-up. One would hope. Matthews claimed that Cheetos and popcorn are, quote, the ultimate movie snack combination. Hey, my dude, how about you pump the brakes a little bit? How about that? You just made up this wild thing, and you're like, better than Junior Mints, better than popcorn. It's Cheetos popcorn. Cheetos, the ultimate movie snack.
I've never had Cheetos at a movie.
It's illegal.
No.
So here's Sean Matthews detailing his excitement in a written statement, which I assume some of the excitement is lost in translation, but we're excited to give moviegoers a chance to experience Cheetos in an unexpected and delicious new way.
We're going to hide these little guys.
You'll never see it coming.
Yeah, Cheetos where you least expect them.
This is so the most.
Cheetos and popcorn are the ultimate movie snack combination. That's how he said it in context. And Regal Cinemas is the perfect partner because they nasty to launch Cheetos popcorn nationally. So congratulations to Regal Cinemas. It says in this story it's not clear whether they'll be selling other versions of the popcorn with the flaming hot Cheetos. But it seems pretty much like a no-brainer.
That, actually, I would goof off with some flaming hot Cheetos popcorn. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you'd crush that, right?
Here's the problem: popcorn, light crunch. I set my mouth to crunch level 3. Cheetos, a bit of a got a snap to them. That's mouth crunch level 6.
Yeah.
You put those both in there, I'm either gonna hit a Cheeto and be like or I'm gonna hit popcorn, over crunch it.
It's a big problem that nobody's willing to talk about.
Well, how are you? What are you either gotta firm up that popcorn, soften up those Cheetos, Regal?
I assume that just like they'll statistically reach a similar level of crunch.
When they pop the Cheetos with the corn.
Yeah, right.
Soft Cheetos and hard popcorn both is bad. They're just where they need to be.
And they're also proud to announce their new technology of having wet wipes built into the armrest.
Right. Imagine the lights come up after the film and you're just like, what did I do?
No, it's like waking up as a werewolf covered in blood and there's a deer carcass next to you.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
It's cheese dust.
It's cheese dust. And there's a deer carcass next to you.
It's served out of a deer carcass.
Yeah.
A 32-ounce deer carcass.
Can I read this Yahoo now, please?
Yes, please.
It was sent in by Brooke Strickland. Thank you, Brooke. It's an anonymous Yahoo answer. Oh, that's you? Hi. Thank you. It was sent in by an anonymous user, but I'm going to call them.
No, it was sent in by Brooke Strickland.
Oh, the asker is anonymous.
Okay. I thought you just took that away from Brooke. You know what, Brooke?
Actually, Brooke did ask this one. That's why. No, I won't put this on you. It's by Dougie. Asks, if you were in hospital over Christmas, what happens to all the sick people when the hospital closes on Christmas Day?
No one's asking these questions.
I've always wondered this. Update. Or is it just that certain hospitals don't celebrate Christmas? I was in the hospital the other day visiting my nan, and there was Christmas trees all around the place. I don't get why they don't close. All right, now listen. You're gonna need to inject yourself with this tomorrow at noon. Not this one. This one will kill you instantly. Dead.
This is for him. This is for that guy over there.
reindeer. And he's asleep, so if you could give that to him, that would be great.
Yes, don't switch them because both are gonna kill each of you. What's your name, Mike? I'm gonna put an M on this one. What's his name? Mark? No!
I've already written the M. I'm just gonna write Ark.
Just inject yourself with half of both of them, and you'll probably be cool.
So I'm just gonna leave these. Wait a minute. Which one was the? You know what? I don't know. Figure it out. It's Christmas. I'm gone.
I just assumed that it being Christmas, Santa just healed everybody.
You have not listened to Christmas Juice. Santa don't get to everyone.
Only
Then
people-
you don't meet Jesus tonight with your great shoes that a rich country musician bought for you.
I see. Then they probably just induced coma in everyone.
Jesus!
Sail through the night. They bring in all the interns, and they let the interns take care of it.
I bet that is actually pretty close to the truth. I know some of Sydney's colleagues are here, and I'm assuming that's pretty much right. Can't you just give them enough vitamins that they'll hang?
Yes.
Just open the window, give them a cup of water, they'll be fine.
Leave
Wait,
them,
I'm thinking of plants.
leave them some Cliff Bars.
They set up a bunch of webcams on everybody. And they're just constantly checking in. Haha, unwrap it. Good present, Jeffrey. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, I gotta go right now.
I gotta go. Why did I decide to live 45 minutes from the hospital? This is bad, y'all. Both my bosses are hunters. They recently asked me if I'm a hunter as well. My social anxiety kicked in,
Yeah, it
and I
did.
said yes.
Of course you did.
I do not hunt.
No, you don't.
I do not want to hunt.
No.
Nailed it.
I don't know why I said yes.
I do know. I know.
Now they know, they talk about hunting a lot with me, and I've just been faking my way through the conversations. The problem is they are now planning an expensive moose hunting trip to Canada, and they want me to join them. Since it's Canaanites, and this question isn't really thematically related, I'm going to change that to reindeer. Okay.
It's equally as buck wild as hunting a moose, I feel like, maybe.
How do I get out of this trip without letting them know I am a socially awkward liar? That's from Hunting for Help in New York.
You here? Okay, this is easy.
Is it?
Yeah. When they're like, come with us and hunt reindeer, you say, oh, I don't hunt reindeer.
I don't like that at all.
No.
And this is going to work in twofold. One,
Okay.
you're not going to have to go on this hunting trip. Two, they're never going to want to talk to you again.
You mean people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're implying that you hunt people.
I hunt people.
Like the pest.
Yes.
Like in the past.
There were people in the audience that were apparently waiting for the pest to
Say it, yes!
If you've ever read the book, the short story, The Most Dangerous Game, it's based on the pest.
Yeah.
Here's what you do. You go on the hunting trip, but twist, you're a double agent. That's right. You're working with the reindeer.
You know,
You kill your
you
bosses?
can't shoot your bosses.
No, you don't shoot. Hunting's not like back and forth. I'm saying you just like when your boss is about to get a good shot, you're just like, get him, Ted!
Yeah.
And you scream.
goes bang!
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got so psyched. You're about to murder that animal, and I got psyched out of my mind, dude.
You were doing so good with your scopes and triggers and stuff.
I just got super excited.
I got so. Hey, let me help out with the next one. I can do some extra DPS with you. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, I missed all my shots, and he got away.
Well, here's what you do, right? When you get there and they start unpacking their guns or whatever, you pull out like a small penknife and you say like, "Oh, you hunt with guns?"
Now
I just thought you were in it for the challenge, or maybe you just like sharpen your fingernails with a file, like, "Oh, I hunt," and then you just like smear yourself with mud.
you dress like a reindeer and then show up and like, oh, you all are on that team. All right. I thought we were on the reindeer team. I was just gonna run with my boys out there from y'all. All right. Well, I guess I'll go home. I don't really know how to do it on your team. I'm usually a reindeer when I play. So
When I play hunting.
When I play hunting, do you think reindeer have and all animals have hunting too? But for them, it's like an extreme sport.
So wait, you don't mean like do animals hunt?
No,
Because
they don't
yes,
hunt. I'm saying like they call it hunting.
their side of it.
Their side is like, I don't know, man. I just feel so alive.
They're
Like,
playing defense to your offense.
They know where the hunting happens, right? So they could stand outside of it, but they're like, okay, all right, come on, here I go.
There's like
here
a
I go.
reindeer behind a bush going, I'm going out there. Time me.
Oh
I
God,
feel
I
alive.
felt so good. Oh my God. Woo! My heart's
It
racing.
smells like Coors Light. The game is on.
It's just
It's like a bullet hits a tree and they duck back and they're like, I'm ready to marry Deborah. I'm ready. What have I been waiting on? It took this to open my eyes.
they just tie a bungee cord to you and then you sprint out as fast as you can and then they yank you back. It's thrilling.
This is the best stag weekend I've ever been on.
Oh! He didn't even know. He didn't even know.
Thrilling.
How about one more Yahoo and then we can go to the audience? No response from my brothers, who are both adjusting their chairs for maximum comfort. I'll take your still silence as a go for it, Griffin, my brother we're supporting. God.
I had a lot of garlic bread and I was burping quietly.
Jeez.
Got me right in my funny spot.
So I'm standing by Zoe Kinski riding high. Thank you, Zoe. It's Yahoo Answers user. Sorry, something's gone wrong.
Hey,
We're gonna call.
hey, I got a viewer.
I could get down here with my sick voice. You like it?
You've done a pretty good job, though. I meant to tell you.
Thank you. Maybe after the show we could do a debrief.
I'm just
How
saying,
well
I
it
think
went.
you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you because you're kind of playing through it. and you're just
Dougie asks, and let us know if you've done this one before.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Don't.
No, do. What would happen if you were to drink the water that was from where Frosty Snowman melted?
Okay, we're good. All right. Good. Okay, now think about it for a second. You wouldn't drink all of Frosty, right?
Wait, actually, can I take
Not
it
having the mirror.
slightly one step back?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Painful.
Is this to imply that this person watched Frosty melt and went,
You would have to get busy pretty fast. Like, oh, my best friend. Hey, you know what?
There's only one concrete way to do it. You gotta mop him up with a towel and then twist and wring it into your mouth.
Or Frosty, I know. Listen, it's July 18th. Like, it's incredible you're still here. The only way we're gonna pull through this, stand in that bathtub. I'm gonna drink y'all up once you go. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna get 100% of you inside me, and then you'll be a silent passenger.
So you drink Frosty,
He's
and
a
then
silent passenger.
his spirit is just within you?
And his consciousness. That part's important.
Okay.
He's trapped. It's basically like Get Out, but with snowmen.
So you like hear a voice in your head that's like, frolic with those children.
put on the hat.
Put on the hat. You could pull it off.
Smoke that pipe.
Smoke that pipe, you dirty
the
boy.
street or whatever.
Sweep the street with your stupid broom.
You could have saved her. I gave you all the clues.
Griffin, have you ever watched a frame of
I have
that?
not watched the trailer for the snowman.
You have referenced the snowman like 9 times on this show.
Isn't it a book?
I don't know.
It's both. It's both.
Okay. I've just seen the hilarious billboards.
In my version of Frosty the Snowman,
What's your perfect version of Frosty?
here's my
the
perfect
Snowman?
version. As Frosty, like Frosty's like melting, right? Melting, and just like his head sticking up. And then one kid is just like, there are places that are always cold. Frosty, I'm sorry, no one else will tell you. There are places it's always cold.
Yeah.
You could just go live there, my man.
Like Antarctica?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for now. Uh-oh.
We'll get him next time. We'll get him next Earth. We're just in a cat's something, I guess.
Okay, Frosty.
We're all always drinking Frosty all the time. He's everywhere. He evaporated, and he's everywhere.
Okay, but then I understand. Thank you, 7th grade science. How the cycle works. You drink it. You pee it. Yuck. It goes to the reservoir.
We had to skip that chapter in my class.
It evaporates.
Yes.
It snows again. Frosty's back, and he knows what you did.
He doesn't just know what you did. He knows, like...
He knows what you did.
He knows what you did. He was inside of you. He knows your debit card number. He knows your soch. He knows your address. He knows how Vicky likes her back rubbed. He knows all of it.
He knows it all. And he's probably mad.
And he's probably going to steal your identity.
Yeah. He's probably pissed.
Jesus, Travis. That's like 4 in 5 minutes.
Was that even a cut? That was almost kind of a cuss, too, in some
It was
circles.
almost like I did run it through a couple times. Like, is it worth it?
Yeah.
I think they say piss on Doug. So
In my least favorite episode.
piss on Doug.
All right, Frosty, you're the boss. We need to do some audience questions.
Yeah, can we get house lights turned on? All right, so stay in your seats. We have a couple rules. First, big rule everybody knows. Cool and great. We're going to take 2 people at a time. The house lights, can we get those turned on so we can see everybody? And we're going to take 2 people at a time, and then we're going to give you each a mic, and then you're each going to ask your question, and then we're going to figure out which one we can help out the most with.
You could even lower ours a little
because I can't see anybody. So stay in your seats.
That's perfect right there. That's
Okay,
great.
but remember,
Oh, this got moody. I love it.
it's really gonna help. The questions need to be actual like things we can give
Questions and
advice
not
on,
just
not
anecdotes.
just this weird thing happened to me. Am I good? We can't really help with that. It may be really funny and great.
If we could just get full house lights, that would be radical.
Is there more house
I know
lights?
that's a strange request.
Is somebody shaking sleeping? Or am I having a stroke?
Okay, now the house lights just went off. Okay, there they are. Hey, everybody.
Hey, beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful people.
So we're gonna start.
I'm gonna say this person with the matching red and black flannel. Yes.
Yeah. You're good. And then over there in the green shirt, about 3rd row. Yeah. We'll start with you. Hi. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Carissa.
Hi, Marissa.
Hi, nice shirt.
Marissa
Thank you.
with an M.
Carissa.
Carissa, thank
With
you.
a CH, but the H is silent.
Perfect.
Sick.
Yeah, cool.
What's your question?
So my question, it has to be candle nights themed, right?
Yeah, we should have mentioned that too.
Cool. I had two in my back pocket. So I work in a planetarium.
Oh, cool.
We used to do
Like they have snakes inside of it and turtles. And...
Exactly. We actually do have turtles, but not in the planetarium.
Wait.
It's fine. Well,
Is it
they're
because the universe is just on a big turtle?
Yes. It's shaped like a turtle.
Okay.
Anyway, so we used to do this show about like the Christmas star, super classic. A big part. It was like the climax of the show, where we would bring up a light behind the dome, and it would illuminate this really wonderful like light up plastic nativity scene.
And this is a science place?
We don't do this show anymore.
Okay. So, I need you to start the F over. It's like about the star because it's a celestial body,
It's not-
dig
it's
it.
not
But
the
then at the
Christmas
climax
star.
of the show, it's like, and then here's the
Well, because
nativity.
the wise men follow the star
Right.
to,
Yeah.
to the action
Cool.
in the cave, right? I regret that.
Yeah.
Sorry. So anyway, we don't do this show anymore. But we did the show for years. Like, and there are multiple sets of nativity scenes now.
Okay.
Plastic. There are plaster ones. Anyway, I have a dome like catwalk full of nativity figurines now.
Yeah.
What can I do with them that is better than illuminating them
Oh my God,
at the
go
climax of the show? How can I repurpose them?
Okay.
So
Okay.
you have dozens of
Wait, hold on. We'll
Josephs
get back
and
to it.
Marys and okay. Hi.
Cup of tea.
What is your question?
My question.
And what's your name? Your name?
My name is Jim.
Jim?
Hi.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So, we didn't plan this. We just happen to know each other.
Oh, how nice.
So,
Jim,
can you
I
lean
if you
into
could
the
just
microphone?
lean in a little
Oh,
bit.
sure.
Thank you.
so my question is, I have a Christmas party that I have to go to next week.
Okay.
And
It's Carissa's.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So we have a bunch of people that I know, and I've known them for my entire life. And then there are like 3 people that I have known for like a year, but I see them only once a year at this Christmas party. And we're supposed to get gifts for everybody. So what in the world do I get these people that I don't really even know?
$1,000 iTunes gift card.
Magic Acorn is actually the best possible answer. This is why the Magic Acorn is so good, because now it's saying you've got a year to get to know me better.
This is a toughie because I don't know anything funny to do with a bunch of nativity characters.
Okay, so you have a catwalk. Okay, wait, hold on. Jim,
Yes.
wine in bags. Just not loose wine, mind you. Unless you like get a box of wine and then take the box away and you just have like a bag of wine. That's fun. This is a fun time. But I'm saying just like a gift bag, put a bottle of wine in there. No one's ever been like, no, it's whatever. Just
You probably don't want it, but it's still like, oh, this is a present.
yeah,
exactly.
It meets the bare minimum requirements for a present.
You've given me present.
And give them some good advice about it, like, supposed to be a lot of good grapes in that one. Enjoy. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. How big are how big are these bad boys?
They vary in size. The plaster ones are like super. They're like, I think I could sell them. For one.
What's the biggest one?
I mean, selling them is
They're
obviously
not,
what you
they're
should.
not big. They're like this, like 3 feet is the biggest one.
Okay.
Maybe. But then there's like the plastic little ones that you have in like a front
Here's
lawn.
what you do. In the middle of the news show,
I
they
can't wait
do.
for this. I can't wait.
Light up one of them really bright and get on the mic. And go, why have you forsaken me?
You joke, but we do the voice of God a lot in there.
That
And I'm gonna ask you again. This is a science place, right? This isn't like the planetarium or the Creation Museum.
Can you make
No.
make the manger look like a little spaceship and wrap a Superman cape around the baby Jesus? And start the planetarium show like Krypton, beautiful emerald of space. Looks pretty permanent right now, doesn't it, kids? Well, check this out.
Well, let's lower down the city lights.
We do have
a little bit.
lasers, so we can
Krypton
add
is-
those in too.
So Superman or sell them.
do the nativity, but put like 5 baby Jesuses out there.
I love that.
And don't say anything about it.
Just make it all baby
All
Jesus.
baby Jesus.
Yeah, there's a baby Jesus looking
Baby
down at
Jesus
another baby
visits
Jesus.
himself.
Baby Jesus with a staff. You know?
It's really
Perfect.
meta. Christmas.
Does that help?
That so helps. Thank you.
Okay, excellent.
All right.
Justin, you pick one.
I am going to pick this person in a sweater. Festive. Real close to the mic. Come on down.
All right. Let's get somebody far away from the mic. There's somebody in a Santa coat that like ends at the elbow, and you've just
What?
stopped
Where are you going?
waving, and you've just put
Yes.
back up.
You have a
Now
watch
wait,
on your
like
left
6
hand.
Well,
You missed it. There's a
That's
person
fine.
in a sweater coming down. No,
Yeah, you got it. No,
no
come on,
hat.
sweater
No
first.
hat. You're
Yeah,
already
sweater
standing.
It's the Battle of Sweaters. Sweater battle. Let's start over here on this side first.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
So my question is that during this festive season, I like to tell people positive things I feel about them.
Oh.
But my problem is that if I emotionally connect to the thing that I'm saying every time, I end up sobbing uncontrollably.
Yes.
I'm really sensitive, I guess.
What do you think about Griffin?
No, stop.
He's high on NyQuil.
Yes.
Yes.
Dayquil, excuse me.
He
had a show to do.
But if I don't emotionally connect to it, I sound sarcastic, whether it's written or spoken. So
Okay.
I wanna
Wait,
know
no,
how
don't
to
advise. We've heard the question.
It's very good. What is your name?
My name is Eric.
Eric.
Hi. So I have a little setup for my thing. It's not,
All right, Eric. Now listen, Eric.
not a joke.
That's not a very good
It's
beginning.
sorry,
Okay.
I'm really
so you're
nervous.
gonna have to speed things up. Okay.
All right, okay, so
Okay.
I have an incredibly cool family.
Cool.
My mom vapes. My little brother vapes.
up. Got the camera. Where'd it go?
Who else vapes?
Go on.
All right, so my mom vapes, my little brother vapes, my little brother's girlfriend vapes, my little sister sometimes gets into it, but we tell her no because of nicotine. You know.
How little?
My little sister is 15.
Yeah.
Not okay. No. This is why we tell her no. I promise. Sorry. Too much information. So my other little brother thinks that vaping is really cool too, and he still believes in Santa Claus. So he's like, "Hey, Mom."
Now there's kids here. Now listen, that's because Santa's real.
He's like, "Hey, Mom, can we get a vape for Santa Claus?"
Okay.
And so my mom, being my mother, was like, "Yeah, sure. Let's get a vape for Santa Claus."
Yes.
And now my little brother, and he's like 9 years old.
Yes.
His plan is to wait by the fireplace
Yes.
with a vape pen in his hand for
Yes.
Santa Claus to come down to offer the vape pen. And I need advice to tell him not to do that and why it's a bad idea, but without hurting his...
Sarah, thank you so much. No.
Listen, I can actually help you, Sarah.
Sarah,
Sarah,
both
just
are
be
extremely good.
Sarah, just be sincere and cry. Crying rules.
Yeah. Crying rules.
Just do it. This feels amazing.
It's a great gift to give somebody as your tears. Just stand right
Now,
there and
it is important that you don't do it back to back with like different people. Of like saying not just like, hey, I think you're great, and you cry for it, and then you turn and you're like, hey, and you like that might
you
take
do
my
it,
cheapen it a
Travis's,
little
and then
bit.
I get some of his tears when you're doing mine, because I'll know.
But
Thank
in
you.
it, so does that help?
Yes, very much.
Excellent.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. So, okay. Now, first, look into my eyes. Is this true?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I believe it. It's true.
Okay. First of all, what kind of fat rig you got planned for Santa, right?
Yeah.
This isn't just gonna be like a
said
simple thing,
vape
right?
pen. I don't want some throwaway cotton candy.
You're
little...
gonna have to have something. Okay. Let's back up. Does the sleigh have a USB on it? Because if you have like a pass-through that he can vape along, that's fine. Yes.
Plug it right into the car charger. Now you're vaping that Christmas spirit.
Yeah. If he can vape whatever the thing is running off of, unless he like overcharges it, he burns up all his fuel on vape.
That's Elf 2.
Elf 2.
Ed Asner vapes up all the Christmas spirit. I've really stepped in it this time.
The other, or like, so that would be a good option. Did you ask, you want like juice recommendations or like what do you need exactly?
So he actually decided the flavor of the juice, and it's peppermint. Perfect.
Yeah. First.
So no advice needed for that one.
Great. Perfect.
What I need to...
You don't want this to happen.
I want him to believe in Santa Claus, but I don't want him to...
Because he's real?
Yes, because Santa Claus is real. Sorry. Santa
Thank
Claus
you.
is real.
But Santa doesn't vape, and you're worried your brother will be disappointed.
Yes.
When he's like, take this sick rig.
Yes.
Santa's
Okay,
like,
stop.
I actually don't.
Stop. Have we learned anything new about Santa in the past century? No. Still, big red suit, big bushy beard, fun hat.
Great big bushy beard.
Loves cookies and milk. That dude likes other stuff. It's been 100 years. We haven't added anything to
He
the Santa
serves in
canon.
Australia.
As far as we know, Santa has never seen a movie. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, it's never folded into his character.
It's entirely possible that Santa vapes.
I mean, it's a long night. That nicotine is a stimulant, and it
Yeah.
can help keep him awake.
And he might not know he vapes yet, but he does vape. You know what I mean? It's that
It is.
moment of like, I don't know if I do. I do.
I do. I'm addicted.
It is.
Ho ho.
Whoa. Santa does vape, but only on Christmas. So it's like, this is kind of my thing.
Not just for the F-mail.
I can look forward to this holiday finally.
It is December 22nd.
Yes.
You have 3 days. Find a costume shop. Buy a Santa suit and make this incredible dream come true.
And I would implore you, please use some of that time finding a vape pen that definitely will not explode. Because that image is going to be a hard one to shake.
So I have to get a Santa outfit
Yes.
and hope
Gotta
my
vape.
Yeah, hope my
Learn some tricks.
do some fat O's or whatever.
That's what we call them.
Dab or whatever, and then hope that the pen that my little brother gives me in a costume doesn't explode in my face.
Fun. It's fun.
Christmas
That's the
fun.
holidays. Does that help?
Yes, that helps.
Thank
very
you
much.
Thank you so much. All right.
One more.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do one more. Let's see. I want to go a little bit further back. We haven't done anybody like on the left. Looks like somebody's got. I can't see anything. I'm so sorry.
Red shirt. Yes. You just look down. Yes, you. Come on up.
And I'll say,
Look in your heart. Are you the
somebody
next
in a-
person?
now.
Yeah, you're waving your wiggling your fingers. You're doing pumping arms and.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on down, pumping arms.
I'm so sorry, everybody. Hi, what's your name?
Brett.
Hi, Brett. Hi.
Brett, are you going to be trouble?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you for the honesty. Go on.
What is your question, Brett?
Okay, so my next door neighbors
Just a shield.
are super in love with Christmas. They love it so much. And they are the only house on the entire street that goes all in on that.
Whoa, that's brave.
Yeah, they're. Anyways, there's a point where enough is enough.
As you loudly announce every time you leave your home. Listen.
Now, Brett, admittedly, I'm concerned what you're about to ask for our help with. But go on.
Go on.
The breaking point for me is the giant inflatable Christmas minion. I can't do that.
I don't have one.
How giant?
But my across the street neighbor does. My across the street neighbor is also blaring Christmas music literally 24 hours a day, which is only weird because they live there with their bodies. I can hear it in my house. I'm across the street. Anyway, so what how
do you make it look like an accident? Is that what the question is, Brett?
No, I have too much social anxiety for this. How do I subtly let them know that? They got it.
Yeah.
A tasteful note. Okay,
that's very good. Thank you.
All right, Brett, thank you.
What is your name? Hello.
Hi, I'm Caroline.
Hi, Caroline.
So my roommate really loves snow. He gets really excited about it. Except the area where we live, the way it usually works is the entire fall and beginning of winter. It just sort of. He basically spends the entirety of the fall semester of college going, why isn't it snowing?
Is he Charlie Brown?
Sometimes I think he thinks he is. He just sits and stares out the window. We have like a big window on the one wall, and he just goes, why isn't it snowing, Caroline? I'm like, I don't know. But then when the snow comes in February, he's like over it. And he's like, oh God, this snow. Like,
Sounds terrible.
So are you looking you want us to help you find a cool new roommate, I guess?
I love him. How do I respond to something like this and actually help him feel better?
Don't.
Even though he doesn't really appreciate the February snow.
Listen, you know what it sounds like to me?
No, wait, hold on. We have to choose one.
I want to talk about. I want to make minion jokes. So I think.
Okay, we are going to talk about the minion inflatable, but do get a new roommate.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Your roommate doesn't like snow. He likes complaining.
No, I don't want to dunk on this. No,
I
get it.
do.
Nothing is
Normally when the person's like, and they're here with me now.
Yeah. Nothing's worse than one snow and having it rain. It's like I would rather it just be right? Weather jokes. This is nothing. I did my best.
Yeah, do find a new roommate. Does that help?
Or get a snow machine.
Or get a snow
And
machine.
do it inside the apartment and be like, what's up now? Your Xbox is broken.
I thought you liked snow.
Prove it. All right. Thank you. Okay.
Brett.
Yeah.
So, how do you subtly let your neighbors know that enough is enough? Well, you're really, also a person with social anxiety along this What you're asking is, how do you do enough that you feel like you've done something without actually inconveniencing anyone else?
Yes. Brett, I got a plan for you.
Oh, shoot. Justin went first.
Do you
go for it?
Do the exact same display they have. and then walk out of your house like, do you see? Look at this. This is like you. This is how you did it.
Really hold a mirror up to
Yeah,
the...
do you, this, it's like this.
But on your side.
But on your side, for me and everyone.
Just as, but it has to be the exact same display.
Brett.
Yes.
How much do you know about stop motion animation?
Not enough to know where this is going.
Every day, every night, you're gonna put on your stage manager gear, your all black garb, run into the yard, and you're gonna turn the minion about 10 degrees. Every day, little by little, till suddenly that minion's not confronting the street. It's looking in their child's window.
Okay. Becky, you're gonna think I'm having fun, but just for a second, look out the window. No, I've done this with you. No, this time I'm serious.
for real.
For real, look.
Has it always been looking in here?
We're trying to make love. And it's out there like banana or whatever.
And now I have to confront the fact that I'm into that.
I love this.
now.
What am I supposed to do with this information?
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Brett, does that help?
Yes.
Thank you, Brett.
Thank you, Brett.
Thank you. I owe you my life.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay,
We have to thank so many people for helping us put this together. First of all, Paul. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Don't
Thanks,
cuss. So everybody here tonight who bought tickets, which I hope is everyone. You didn't just sneak in off of the streets. And bought posters downstairs. There's posters for sale. And jammed money into the tummy of the clown box. And purchased these beautiful stars on the front of the stage, which thank you so much to Riley.
Riley,
and everybody
are you still
who
around,
helped do
Riley?
that.
She may be in the dress.
Box's tummy, which is great.
And now, honestly, it's mostly Riley's thing.
It's mostly Riley's thing, which is huge and incredible.
It's a total of $48,342. And we have the fun job because, like, we get to say that number without doing any of the actual work, except for what you see here.
We cannot be thankful enough between like this and the help that everybody provides with the mbmbam Angels project every single year. These are people who are like, most of them are never gonna come to Huntington, never gonna meet the people who they are benefiting, and the fact that they are doing that for our hometowns just because they enjoy a podcast is like, it is so moving and so breathtaking, and so I'm so thankful to all of you. Thank you so much. And
so thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for supporting our community and coming out. We hope everybody had fun when they're in Huntington. We gave a lot of
We have a lot of restaurant recommendations. If you're traveling out tomorrow, I would recommend Jolly Pirate Donuts or Tudor's Biscuit World.
Those are classics.
2 local classics, or get a brunch over at
the Peddler
or Bonhoff.
Backyard.
Yeah, some nice.
There's so many good
nice
restaurants.
options. We can list some other. This is a weird way to end the show. We're just gonna list.
Let me get on Yelp real quick. Hold on. It's still pictures of Jim Carrey's scary Grinch face. Thank you to John Roderick and the Long Winters for the use of our theme song. It's a departure off the album Putting the Days to Bed. Thank you to Schmanners, Sawbones, and Still Buffering for opening up for us. Thank you again to Ack and Buggy. Ack and Buggy for this.
Ack and Buggy, I think we said it, but they also did all of the set designs and stuff for the My Brother and Me TV show.
So they made Super Desk. They made
Super
Desk.
Desk.
And the Clown Box, so it kind of balances out.
Sure. Thank you to City Hall for letting us keep doing shows here, even though I did just maliciously just savage the mayor's car.
Also, speaking of, in case you haven't seen it, the Candle Nights episode of the My Brother and Me TV show is available on verve.co, vrv.co.
Yes.
Go watch that.
Thank you to our dad, the unkillable Clint McElroy.
So what we do is every episode of mbmbam, we have like a last question, and then we think about it, and then next week we return to it and answer it. So Griffin, what is the last Yahoo for this episode?
Yeah, great. This one was sent in by Star X. It's by Yahoo Answers user Matt, who asks, do you enjoy a celebratory Christmas grapefruit? Is there anything more deciduous?
My name is Justin McElroy.
I'm Travis McElroy.
I'm Griffin McElroy.
This has been My Brother and Me. Kiss your dad square on the lips.
Maybe because they don't have ice rod. It's a misery buyer. This. This. King, bottles, hammer. Turtle Rock. That's the next list. Let's skip. That's interesting. It's not showing up that I can go to my dragger. Check off something properly. Looks like Pikachu. No. That's not it. Yeah, that's what you have. Oh, interesting. That might be why. Because I haven't. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Let's turn to rock. Spoiler, but whatever. Okay, I know what happened. I didn't know how to mark that as what that was. Now I do.
The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mention only so the babies out there will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
It's familiar, but not too familiar. Not too familiar.
My Brother and Me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
I'm your middleest brother, Travis McElroy.
And I'm your sweet baby brother and 30 under 30 media luminary, Griffin McElroy.
Just real quick, two super technical things. One, there's a clock on stage that I think is supposed to be counting down, but it's not moving.
There we go. Sometimes it feels like time's not moving.
And two, someone's recording this, right? Like, I didn't check this beforehand, but
We apparently are going to spend. You can't see this. So we're going to keep up with the theme of things you can't also see. We are staring at two huge televisions that are just displaying our picture. The ones that were there, remember just a second ago? We're apparently going to be fucking barreling those for the entire...
Don't take that away. Don't take it away because it reminds me how damn handsome I am.
What a handsome boy.
Look at that hair.
Also, I'm going to give you, the audience, pretty much a 100% guarantee. This is not the biggest table we've ever worked with. There is going to be a big spill.
Absolute coffee drinks.
I have two coffee drinks. Thank you all for coming here, and thank you to PodCon for having us.
Yeah.
How was your pod? With a response of just like a loud exclamation, how's your PodCon going?
All right, now the nays.
Who's having a really shitty pod? No.
Everybody, just tell me your favorite panel so far. At the same time, 1, 2, 3, go. Cool.
A lot of people said yours, which I feel is a cheat. I'm really excited being here, surrounded by creators, and just realizing, like, I'm going to start so many new podcasts.
Yeah. I'm starting a new one, a collabo, me and Lawrence from Criminal. We're on a panel here today, and we're doing a new true crime podcast called Real Murder.
It's really good.
And it's great. It's like we aren't going to do research at all.
Yeah.
My theory is that there's been like 1 trillion people who've ever been on Earth, right?
Yeah.
And so law of large numbers, somebody's been murdered in every conceivable way. And so I can just talk about, like, there was one dude who got drowned in a bunch of horsey sauce from Arby's, and it's probably true.
Yeah. I'm going to start a new one with Kevin Porter from Gilmore Guys. We watch and discuss every episode of Entourage, and we call it Entourage.
Is there any way I can pre-subscribe to that?
Because here's the thing. Maybe it's good.
No.
It's not. But what my book presupposes is.
My new thing's a solo project. It's about the pest. And it's called Save the Pest for Last. And it's a thrilling docudrama.
There's a John Leguizamo movie called The Pest.
I'm sorry, Griffin. A John Leguizamo vehicle.
It is
drives right off a cliff.
Right off a cliff into a shark tank or something. And it has a really buck wild intro. It's not especially funny to talk about on the stage.
And it's not funny to watch either.
Yeah. No, this is the problem, though. I'm glad we've hit on it, sort of arrived at it organically. I mean, we've been doing a lot more live shows, and what we find is it's hard to sort of city in, city out, keep the energy up. And we're just 3 boring guys.
I mean, we just did Tacoma last night.
I know. I was led to believe that Seattle was Tacoma, so I'm so happy that you could celebrate them. So it's hard to keep the energy up. We don't have pyrotechnics or anything, so we have been sort of obsessed with this audio file that we found.
It's not the pest. We wouldn't do that.
Not the pest. Because we love you, damn it.
It's not the pest. It's 45 minutes of Paul Stanley stage banter.
You know Paul Stanley from Kiss?
From Kiss?
He's the one with the star?
Yeah. So rather than like us try to keep the energy like up and get everybody really excited, We thought we'd just let Paul Stanley do it.
For 45 whole minutes. Welcome to the fucking dungeon.
Not real. It's not real Paul Stanley. He couldn't make it, but we do have this audio file.
He sends his regrets.
Yeah.
Just one thing you should, if you're for the next couple minutes, you should pretend you're in Toronto.
That will really help.
Oh, it'll really hide the effect.
Also pretend like you're playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and Navi is floating over your shoulder for reasons that will become instantly apparent.
Also, pretend like you know anything about the titles of Kiss songs.
Yeah.
So you know what he's building up to.
He's going to be building up something that you're not going to be aware of.
So let this, just absorb this and let it get you so psyched. This is 45 minutes of Paul Stanley, well, 2 minutes of Paul Stanley stage.
2 minutes and 45 minutes of Paul Stanley.
All right! Toronto! You feel good? All right then, listen. You know, we may be under clear blue skies, but you know it's getting a little cool out tonight, but that ain't gonna stop us, because if we try hard enough, we're gonna get this place. I said we're gonna get this place.
Can we get it a little louder, please?
Listen, I want to know if we got any people here tonight that like to get high. We got any people tonight that are high? All right, then listen. You know, every once in a while, we like to get a little wasted. We like to take a taste of alcohol. And I tell you, when we won't get going, we ain't gonna be drinking no Southern Comfort, no. No, we ain't gonna be drinking no tequila. Cause I tell you, when we won't get going, you know there's only one drink that gets us moving.
There's probably
I can't hear you.
involving alcohol he's building too.
I can't hear you. Louder, Coach. Listen.
Listen.
No. Too long ago we was here. And I tell you, every time we come here, it just gets better and better. People are dynamite.
That's it.
It goes on like that for another 42 minutes. And we've listened to that like 5 times in the last 48 hours.
Listen.
Gotta get the take on.
Gin? Wolf gin?
I get you the old gin.
It's really gross. Listen.
I like the way the dust particles settle in it.
You gotta find the master sword.
Toronto!
Give me a
Hey, let's do a podcast.
Here
You
on...
can't just play 45 minutes of Paul Stanley audio and call it a podcast.
Or can you?
Yeah.
Hello, podcast.
My new podcast. So thank you to Paul.
That's what I would call it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's all right.
Not a good reaction,
We
though.
take your questions and turn them alcohol into wisdom. And so, thank you. So we're gonna do that now. Lights are so bright.
Very bright lights.
So bright. Hey, let's take it down.
No, don't take it down.
Take it down. I am traveling from Salt Lake to Seattle.
I don't
And I'm
have ice
wondering how the
ride.
heck I'm supposed to take my skateboard on an airplane. I have no idea. And I don't want to leave it behind because it is my main form of transportation. That's from Skater Boy on the Salt Air.
At that point, isn't the airplane your...
No, he's skitching the whole way here. Please watch out for the jets. They are not conducive to skitching. I mean, you gotta skateboard onto the tarmac.
Absolutely.
Up the luggage thing, onto the wing, transfer over the chassis of the plane. Into jail, out of jail, back onto the wing, smash through the window of the airplane. The flight will be grounded. They need that window so bad.
It's important for the vacuum.
The vacuum, I don't understand much about airplane technology, but I think the vacuum's quite important.
I have seen people bring like really weird shit on an airplane.
Yes.
Can you just bring?
Yeah, it's not that.
That's a very funny thing to say, Travis. Is this your first episode of My Brother, and Me? So, the hard part is TSA. Because they're going to be like, do you have anything dangerous? And you're going to be like, I should fucking say I do. Do you have any paper you need shredded? And then you do a flip.
You do a kick flip, and then you shred somebody's passport with how hard your kick flip is. They say, do you have anything electric in there? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it is.
It is electrifying. Do you have any liquids? Yes. The piss you're gonna piss when you see me do my cool skateboard tricks.
If you get it's not conventional or cheap, but if you get your passport printed on a skateboard, they are going to have to let you board with it.
Or get your passport photo taken with your skateboard in it. And so you show up, they're looking at your ticket, they're like, this isn't you, and you're like, oh, hold on.
Here's what you're gonna have to do.
You can wear it as a hat in the passport photo. And be like, no, it's a medicinal skateboard hat. I need it for life.
You're going to have to break your skateboard down into its component parts and disguise them as other parts of your luggage. Like use the wheels on your suitcase, right?
Yes.
And put the skateboard the board part on the back of the suitcase, and then put the trunks in the suitcase. Trucks?
Trucks, yeah.
Axles?
Yes.
I don't know.
You're pretty in touch with skateboard culture.
I don't know how the security line at the TSA works, but I do know that the main things they hate is components. Any sort of component-based thing, they're like, not wild. Even if you promise them, no, it's cool. I'm going to build a skateboard. I still don't think that's good.
I know how this
looks, what with all the components, but it is for a skateboard.
How about a Yahoo? If you've never listened to our show, sometimes we make fun of people on Yahoo Answers. No.
We make fun with them.
We make fun with them. We help them out.
Are there any people who actually, just show of hands, any people who have never listened to our show before that are here? Anybody? Hey, all right. All right. New people. Every time I come on, it just gets better and better.
The podcast is not usually us shrieking Paul Stanley. This Yahoo is sent in by the delivery man himself, Seth Carlson. Thank you. It's Yahoo Answers user Carol who asks, should spaghetti be way shorter? I'm not talking about that macaroni. I'm not talking about that penne. I'm talking about that short spaghetti.
I really love word choice in Yahoo's is always my favorite part because the question is not could spaghetti be shorter, but should it?
Ethically.
Would it be okay?
Morally, is spaghetti too long?
I know. A lot of times I'm sucking good nudes up, and I get about.
Whoa!
That's
wait.
not a good. No, okay.
Yikes!
In retrospect, it's not a good truncation, and we've all learned a lot here tonight.
Maybe dulls.
Dulls?
No, just noodles. It's
Noodles. Noodles.
You know what I'll say? Spaghetti noodles. Sometimes I'm consuming a spaghetti noodle and get 2/3 of the way through, and I'm like,
You're saying
Take a break.
I get to that point, I'm like,
yeah.
over it.
You're saying that we need.
What if you get full at that exact moment?
Yeah.
I don't want the last third of this noodle.
Too much.
It's too much for me.
You're saying way shorter is way too short. You want a master's finesse on these noodles. A keen eye taking maybe 8% of the noodle off. Just
I would like bespoke noodles.
Yeah.
I would like someone who measures the inside of my mouth and then makes noodles accordingly.
I want a waiter to come to my table with what appears to be a mop full of spaghettis of varying lengths and then ask me very personal questions about my upbringing.
Yeah.
Select the right noodle.
Measure your mouth with a special ruler.
And then maybe come around with a golden pair of scissors that they discard immediately after you
throw it right away.
And it's just like, that's too much noodle. And they just take care of it.
Ooh, they could cut it right in front of your mouth.
Right in front of your mouth. You're going like, that's it, win. Yes, of course, sir.
Okay, what if they just come to the table with a bathtub full of spaghetti, and they stand there and just like let you keep sucking it up until you're full,
and then hidden inside is a flag. You're going to space camp, my friend.
It is. I feel like if spaghetti was way shorter, you would have more issues. This would now become a spoon food. Yeah.
Well, not only that, how unsatisfying it would be if you were like,
You like the noodly hanging, the Cthulhu effect of the noodles.
There's a certain sound wave that happens as you inhale the noodle. That's like. Right? That's
Also my vape noise.
Is there spaghetti flavored vape?
Yep.
If we're gonna make them shorter, we should probably make them thicker as well.
Oh God!
I want.
How thick are we talking? What's the diameter, juice?
Like baked bean can size spaghetti noodles that are about this long and this big around. I want it to be like, man, I better start raising this.
So like a puck of spaghetti.
Exactly. How do you want it? It only comes al dente.
It can't get very cooked. That's great. You can just lay it on its side and just take a big bite of it from the top. I like.
You're laughing, but there's a dark part of you.
You would.
You do.
You.
There's a part of you that's like, put a sear on it and maybe. I don't know.
I'd eat a nasty noodle can.
Yeah, I eat a nasty can of noodle.
Where does the sauce go?
It's just sauce flavored.
If you put it, oh God.
Yeah. Listen, this is not a food of opulence. This is a food of convenience.
It's obviously inside.
Oh,
yeah.
Like
So
a secret.
if you cut it, it just sort of.
Oh, gotta be careful now because now we're talking about a big ravioli.
Holy shit!
No.
It's all connected.
Okay.
Oh, pasta's kind of the same, yeah.
Okay, time out. Quick ravioli check. If anybody's ever.
Anyone hear a ravioli? You have to tell us there's entrapment.
You know that classically the marinara is not stuffed inside the ravioli.
Like a gusher, like a savory marinara gusher.
Not like that.
Oh,
no, that's the pizza roll.
Okay, fair.
Why have they never made savory gushers now that I'm thinking about it? Fucking cowards, all of you.
Here's what it should be. It should be a packet of gushers. 99% of them are sweet. One is savory.
I gotta be careful though. I don't want my head to turn into a big ravioli like the commercials for gushers.
So, recently at my parents' house, I found an old trunk full to the brim with dusty puppets. Hello, we're the dusty puppets! Hello, Toronto! I also found proof that my father was involved in competitive puppetry.
Okay, hold on. You find a trunk of dusty puppets. That speaks for itself.
My father used puppets.
What is the proof that your dad used to do competitive
articles?
Clippings. The only thing I think is a trophy for competitive puppetry.
No, a local team competes with puppets.
Yeah. This could have been something we talked about as a family before, and maybe I just forgot. No.
You would not have forgotten.
Absolutely not. I feel like I would have remembered puppets. Yep. Either way, this cannot go unaddressed. When is the best time to bring up that you know about your father's secret past as a competitive puppeteer? That's from, quote, I know about the puppets in Paris.
Okay, I would like to pose a scenario. Justin is the dad here, okay?
J'accuse, Papa! I don't think you want to do that. His father's a strong man, and he put the puppets away for a reason. I'm not ready for whatever kind of reaction he's going to have.
He competes at a professional level.
Yeah.
What is a puppet competition? Can we address what competitive puppetry
Okay,
is?
options. One, you're trying to knock off the other guy's puppet.
With your puppet or with your free hand?
By puppeting so hard, it is non-contact.
Non-contact competitive puppeteering.
And the puppet flies off the
You
head.
scare them very bad with your good. Yeah.
Okay, option 2. How long can you puppet before someone realizes it's not a real person?
That's it.
Start the clock.
Because when
Hi, everybody. Hey, Steve. How's it going? Just another hard day. Wait a minute. Stop the clock.
this guy's felt.
He's got googly eyes.
When Sesame Street came out, nobody knew. And so reviews of the first episode of Sesame Street was like, they have the biggest bird I've ever fucking seen! They toss everything. They found a real fucking cryptozoological monster and it loves cookies. 10 out of 10 stars.
Put it on PBS, Darla. There's a giant hairy elephant and it's talking.
He's in a trash can. I don't even know what's up.
My 1-year-old son loves Sesame Street, though. That's probably really what it's like for him. That must be nice.
Love to go back.
To imagine.
To have imagination again.
Before it became
to believe in hope and goodness.
Competitive puppeteering. Competitive puppetry of the penis. Is that anything?
I don't want it to be a thing. Is that just like...
Puppetry of the penis does exist. That's not from my mind's eye. It was on Showtime late at night when I was a teenager.
Maybe in competitive puppetry of the penis, you're using your competitor's penis.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a short match.
Yes, I give. Mercy.
I quit.
All right, and we're ready to... I'm done.
I'm out.
How about a Yahoo? I have another one.
Wait, hold on. I think I know what competitive puppetry is.
Oh, good.
2 puppeteers, the same puppet. And they take turns, and it's like, no, that was.
Oh, I thought you meant 2 hands, 1 puppet. And I'm not going to make the cheap joke that sounds like 2 hands, 1 puppet, because that's below us, and it's fucking 2017 AD, the year of our Lord, on the Gregorian calendar. Stop it. This is from the delivery man, Seth Carlson, again. Thank you, Seth. It's Yahoo Answers user, the DS guy. Who asks, is a jelly donut a donut?
Now listen,
Y'all.
you think you know where this question... You think you know where this question is going?
I mentioned the Donut Man to my Sunday school teacher. So he played his guitar and sang a song. Life without Jesus is like a donut because there's a hole in the middle of your heart. Everyone loves this jam.
You guys know that one, right?
I said, what about donuts without holes? He played and sang the same song, but with different lyrics. A donut without a hole is not a donut. So I said, what about a jelly donut? He sang the same song with the lyrics, a jelly donut is not a donut. So is he right? Is a jelly donut not a donut? Is a donut without a hole not a donut? Is a life without Jesus like a donut? Is there a hole in the middle of your heart? Jesus wants to fill that hole.
Jelly?
My favorite mental picture of this is the progression of the Sunday school teacher's face. Plays the first song. But what about a donut without a donut hole?
Well, that's ridiculous.
Okay, second song. And then third, what about a jelly donut? Jelly donut is not a donut.
This Sunday school teacher looked in the mirror that morning before class and said to himself, I am out of things I know about Jesus. I have a Sunday school class today, and I've taught them all the cool things that I learned about Jesus. All his wanderings and his ways, I've taught them all. I should try to vamp. I hope someone asks a question that allows me to vamp off of it.
But here's the thing. If you tell a 6-year-old that's not Jesus like a donut, how's that 6-year-old not like, sweet?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking sick, bro. I love donuts.
Donuts are awesome.
If I remember correctly, this song is literally like, it's good for a little while, but then, like,
no.
Then you hit the center where there's no more donuts.
That's not how donuts work. I've never eaten a donut and be like, hey, where'd it go?
What the hell?
Why did you do this to me, Jesus? There's no donut in the middle of the donut.
Do you think that anybody tried to tell that cat, like, I know you think you have something with this track, but that sounds pretty rad. I don't think we necessarily want to compare these two things.
Hands are donuts. They don't have holes.
Is a Danish a donut?
No, it's a Danish, stupid. Okay. Is a jelly donut just a Danish?
Jelly donut's just a closed-over Danish that hasn't been circumcised.
Okay.
Well, think about it.
I'd rather not.
No, I get it. You brisk that jelly donut, now we're working Danish territory. We're in Denmark.
No, hold on.
Justin's moved the mic out.
Shit.
Wait, hold on. The people who raised their hands just looked around, so confused.
What's a statue?
Wait a minute. I come from a land of the icy snow.
That's very, very litigious band.
I want to munch.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Lunch Squad. It's a podcast.
Stay there, take it.
Within a podcast. We're so honored to be at PodCon. When the McElroy brothers got the invite, we didn't know if we would also be on the list, but we begged and pleaded our way in, and we're so excited to be with you to share this.
I can see not very well Justin's iPad from this side of the table. I just saw sort of a brown sort of mass that maybe is sort of...
Don't give it away.
Okay.
Big news, everyone. Cinnabon against God. It doesn't say that. That's me editorializing.
S-I-N-A-B-O-N.
Yeah. Cinnabon, thank you. Cinnabon is stuffing a cinnamon roll inside a cookie.
Wait. There's no space inside.
Unless this cookie is the fucking TARDIS, I do not understand how this feat is possible.
It's putting a cinnamon bun.
Wait, what?
A cinema bun.
Cinema bun.
Cinema bun.
Cinema bun inside a cookie. They're taking a cookie and they're putting a fucking cinnamon roll in it.
That should be the end roll, please.
My favorite thing about Lunch Squad is that sometimes in order to justify, I'll just say it, their sin, they come up with a fake situation that they're solving. Like, no, you see, it's not a sin against Jesus. It's we're solving a problem, and the fake problem they've invented for this delight, not diabetes. Yeah, right. Is one of my favorites so far. The days of deciding between a fresh warm cookie and an ooey gooey cinnamon roll are no more.
These are two different day periods that you eat these foods.
Also, who made them at the same time? Who was like looking at the oven like, what's this?
Oh, we fucked up.
Oh.
We did 2 bakings.
In honor of National Cookie Day, Cinnabon will, desecrate the idea of a cookie. Slit its throat in front of its family. Cinnabon will offer the most ingenious treat to date, the Cookie Bon Bite. This item takes the beloved chocolate chip cookie to another level.
Yeah, bad.
By baking a Bon Bite, imagine pretend you're the person creating this and see if your brain doesn't try to stop you. It probably will. It takes the Bon Bite, a bite-sized version of Cinnabon's world-famous cinnamon roll, inside a chocolate chip cookie. It's only
Where?
It will only be available for a limited time, as will the people who consume it, ironically. There's no better way to celebrate National Cookie Day than with the quintessential combination of cookies and milk. Stop acting like you're fucking honoring the cookie when you're remixing it and shitting on it.
There's no better way to celebrate your last National Cookie Day.
To provide guests with the ultimate dunking experience.
Who dunks a fucking cinnamon roll?
They partnered with Fairlife to provide a free 8-ounce bottle of milk. Your last one for every cookie bite purchase on December 4th.
And we put cookies in it.
Fuck off. The nutrient-rich, ultra-filtered milk is lactose-free and contains 50% more protein, 30% more calcium, and 50% less sugar than regular milk.
Do not care about the nutrients in the milk of the nightmare bomb that I'm shoving down my hate gullet.
That's the worst misdirect I've ever heard.
But the milk is so wicked good for y'all. Seriously.
No, milk's still only gonna cover for the sugar mess.
The milk's like, nah, it's fine. He's with me.
The bad cookie will hide in the milk in your tummy.
There's more. Sharing a passion for the highest quality ingredients. Yield.
I don't care if this shit's made out of emeralds. And
Cinnabon and Fairlife make the perfect pair, just like milk and cookies. Let's check in with Jill Thomas, the Vice President of Global Marketing for Cinnabon.
Free me from this prison.
The Cookie Bomb Bite is one of our yummiest examples of creativity to come out of the innovation kitchen. Hatred and creativity are different things,
but they occupy the same part of our awful brain.
The extent to which we despise humanity has never been more full.
We've never hurt you more.
The delicious Cookie Bomb Bite joins two extraordinary baked goods to create an unexpected, out-of-this-world flavor combination not to be missed. How?
Because here's the thing.
Show me a picture of this bad boy.
All I'm picturing is like Saturn, where there's literally just like a salmon bun thing out.
You're not that far off, my man.
I don't know if y'all...
But I can try to...
Yeah, I mean, I need it too. That's what you're all fucking thinking. You wanted to laugh, but like secretly you're like, hell yeah.
But here's the...
I'd fuck that up, no question.
Do you think after they put this press release out, somebody leaned in and were like, why didn't we just do like a chocolate chip cinnamon roll? And they're like, oh shit. Damn it.
That's because they were getting into their partnership with Nashville's Christie Cookie Company, the brand behind the famous Doubletree by Hilton cookie. We take your favorite hotel cookie and we put it in a fucking cinnamon roll. What do we care?
We take your favorite hotel cookie, put it in your favorite airport cinnamon roll.
Our partnership with Christie Cookie Company is just one example of our dedication to supporting premium bakery brands that offer craveable products on par with Cinnabon. Are you sure you want to do that, Jill? You sure you want to watch the throne that hard?
There is one kind of day you can have after eating one of these, I feel like. And in a way, like maybe it's a relief. You eat one of these and it's like, well, clear my schedule.
Yeah, it transforms your khakis into sweats.
This is a cookie you look at all day and think, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I still have things to do in this world.
How about another question?
Yep. I work at a bridal store. Oops.
Oh, no.
Close. Questions went away.
I work at a bridal store and have to work in pretty close proximity to a lot of our customers. When I notice that someone smells particularly nice, it's such a pleasant surprise. I often find myself complimenting them on it.
It's too late. It's too late for them. Next question. Move on. They're done. They fucked up too bad.
The problem is saying, wow, you smell really good. Sometimes it comes off the wrong way.
Are you sure?
Go on! However, I think saying sorry, I'm not trying to be creepy, might actually make it worse. Oh,
yes!
Oh, you don't say.
Both are right.
Should I stop complimenting this aspect of my customers completely or just stop apologizing for it? That's from Sorry for Smelling in Nebraska.
Are you here? I heard so much response. Yes or no? I'll count it down. Is this acceptable behavior? Yes or no? 3, 2, 1. So I
heard a lot of yes there.
I heard 6 yeses. Travis is
challenge accepted. We're gonna do round robin and try to say this in a way that isn't creepy.
No,
we can do that. We can do
because
that.
Oh,
people edit it out and make it sound like a thing. I think
some of us have acting degrees.
Okay.
Justin has 3/4 of an acting degree.
I have a whole acting degree. All right, here we go. No, that was just me clearing my throat.
I gotta let him get through it, because
just let me get to it.
Yeah.
Your musk.
Okay.
is no. Okay, I'll let him get through it. You gotta let me get through it because you don't know how it's gonna end. The fragrance you're exuding, right? No, I'm out. I quit. Okay, everybody be quiet. No. You'll smell. No, can't start with a sniff. Okay, let me try again. Okay. No. Okay, no. Absolutely not. Cannot. Griffin, you all right. They smell good.
You're done. It's done. What if you're just like, oh, nice. No need to. No need.
Act it out. You do it. I'm leaning down to look at a veil.
Okay.
Bye. Not going that way.
Nice.
And I got bunny beams.
What if I don't do the sniff?
Okay, let's try again.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Interesting.
What?
What's up? There's a good smell in here from somebody. Somebody in here smells good.
Live your life.
Not me. Not me. Who else is it?
Is it me?
I guess so. Or somebody else who was in here before. That's not weird, is it?
I love you.
I love you too. That dress is for our wedding now. Pew, 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 pew. I stole your fucking wedding.
Live your life with the confidence of the person willing to claim the good smell. It's me. You got it.
No, if you messed up before going outside, you know you're the one with the good smell. You always know if you're the one with the smell, no matter what kind of smell it is.
Actually, here's the thing. I live my life every day afraid that I don't know what's happening. It's just like I leave a room.
Jesus.
I know. I have a lot of weird anxiety.
A lot.
And so for someone to look at me and be like, hey, straight up, you smell good.
No. Still, you said that out loud, and even then, after you said it, you still realized it's not good.
I think the only way that would actually work is if I traveled back in time to myself and said, hey, you smell good.
There's no good way, really, to compliment a stranger about more or less anything, which is fine. Maybe an anonymous comment card situation. Everybody should have like a suggestion box that they carry like a fanny pack.
God damn it.
On their back, though.
Yeah.
And so you slip it in there where they're not like, zip, and it's like totally cool. The smell is nice. No, it's still not good.
What about a misconnections webpage?
Still not good.
But then it just says like, you came into my store and you smell good.
Go
And
to
then
them.
you'll be like, I think that was me.
Go to them and say, hey, what's your LinkedIn? And they'll tell you, you say, okay, good. You got a good recommendation coming your way. Keep an eye on your inbox.
What if there was just a sign over the door that says someone in here smells good? That you could just like point to.
You could ask them what shampoo.
Ooh.
Never mind, I got two.
All right, I think I've got it.
Okay.
They're trying on a dress or veil or whatever, and you say, "What's that smell?"
No.
You can't.
Especially not when someone's changing clothes.
Yeah, can't do it.
You think they're gonna be talking about a
But
No.
you can't. What's that smell has never been followed with the rest of the sentence because it's
All right, stop. What's that good smell? No, what's that good smell?
That's
It's
good
fucking
because
bulletproof.
you enlist them in the mystery.
Solve it. Yeah,
let us sniff around together.
And they might say, "Oh, I have a scent on it. Might be me." And then you can say like, "Oh yeah, I guess that's it." Done. Don't need to drag it out any.
What have you gained? What have you gained?
This is it. Why can't you smell the smell, think in your head, that's nice, and then store that positive moment away?
Hey, it's the mirror.
That's kind of fucking creepy.
Yeah, it's too. But
I'm not going to
that's
say
nice.
anything, but I'm going to save the memory of your great smell for myself later.
I'm going to enjoy it later.
I think maturity is just a series of starting to say really fucked up things and then thinking, no, that's just for me.
Yeah, that one.
That one's staying in the old dome.
Or just not thinking them.
Listen, I wish I had that kind of self-control.
There.
Hey everybody.
everybody. This is Griffin. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of My Brother and Me, our live show from PodCon. PodCon was a ton of fun. If you didn't get a chance to go to it, you missed out on seeing some really great
All right.
panels.
We'll take a
Or
bump.
did you miss out? Because you can still get a streaming ticket and watch archives of all the stuff that we talked about there. Thank you so much to everybody who was there. You all were very, very cool, and it was nice to meet everybody. Let's talk about some of our sponsors this week so you can get back to listening to the rest of the episode. Our first sponsor is NatureBox. If you're trying to eat better, the holidays are a minefield. They got chocolates, they got cookies, they got candied canes. Let NatureBox help you out with snacks that you love that are delicious and better for you. NatureBox has over 100 delicious snacks made from high-quality, simple ingredients. That means no artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners. Just go to naturebox.com, choose your snacks, and NatureBox will deliver them right to your door. And new snacks are added every month, and if you don't like a snack, they'll just replace it for free. Right now, NatureBox is offering My Brother and Me fans 50% off your first order when you go to naturebox.com/mybrother. That's naturebox.com/mybrother for 50% off your first order. One last time, that's naturebox.com/mybrother. I also want to tell you all about Harry's, because Harry's is the best way to get razors that you can use on any of your parts that you don't want as much hair on anymore, I guess. I have a Harry's razor that I used to shave with, and it gets my face as smooth as a seal's ass. But anyway, you already know that Harry's is dedicated to making amazing quality products at a super reasonable price. But Harry's also makes a great gift. So this holiday, Harry's is offering custom and limited edition shaving sets. They come with German-engineered 5-blade cartridges that provide a most comfortable shave. They got foaming shave gel that smells amazing. They have special limited edition winter chrome and emerald green handles, and you can personalize it with engraving. Sets come ready to gift in beautifully designed gift boxes and start at just $10. And as a special offer for fans, we have partnered with Harry's to give you $5 off your order when you go to harrys.com/mybrother. This offer is only available for the holidays. So this holiday, get Harry's and give Harry's. Shipping cutoffs this week, so act now to get your gifts delivered in time. For the limited edition holiday shave set while supplies last, go to harrys.com/mybrother right now. That's harrys.com/mybrother. Got a few jumbotrons for you as well. First off, I want to tell you about Toontown Public Works. It's the hot new podcast. So much buzz at PodCon. People were just gabbing about Toontown Public Works, and those people know about fucking podcasts. Do you like old cartoons that are wrongfully or rightfully forgotten? Do you like hearing about the latest information news? Do you like discussions of the socio-political implications of the Three Stooges? Join H.T. the Raccoon, Casey the Dog, and Surf the Cat in Toontown Public Works, a podcast of 3 tunes going through shorts that fell in the public domain while giving their thoughts on the tunes of past, present, and future. P.S. Casper isn't a dead kid, but the product of ghost fucking. Look it up. I believe I will. Anyway, go to iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts and search for Toontown Public Works, or just follow them on Twitter at Toontown. Another Jumbotron here. For this one, I want you to help out the kids of the Running to Places Theater Company at bit.ly/PoBuddiesNerfect. That's a great little URL you secure there. Running to Places is a non-profit youth community theater company for teens. Participation is totally free, and it's crazy fun. My name's Joey, and I founded R2P 11 years ago. I definitely did not get approval from my board to pay for this ad. Please help me not get fired while helping R2P free for the kiddos by donating at bit.ly/PoBuddiesNerfect before somebody notices the charge on our card and starts asking questions. If we get enough donations to cover the cost of the ad, am I good? I think so. Please help this person keep their job, and please help keep this really cool-sounding theater company alive. This sounds like a really great way to spend some of your bucks this holiday season. Speaking of, there's also the mbmbam Angels project, where you can help out people in Huntington who are in need this holiday season. Our local paper puts out a list called Empty Stockings. It's just a list of some of the most heartbreaking things that people are asking for this holiday season. And we just ask that our fans who are always so supportive of stuff like this to go to mbmbamangels.com and check out some of the things that you can help out with for people in Huntington this holiday season. We sure do appreciate your generosity, and we are sure that they do as well. Thank you to Maximum Fun for having us on the network. You can go to MaximumFun.org and check out all the great shows there. Shows like Lady to Lady, Stop Podcasting Yourself, Tights and Fights, and so many more. And if you want to check out our other shows, you can go to McElroyShows.com. I think that's it. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you to everybody at PodCon who came out to the panel. I think next week we are going to have just sort of a regular episode, and then after that, well, two Mondays from now is actually Christmas Day, so it'll probably go up on Tuesday, but we're probably just going to put up our Candle Nights live show that we're doing in Huntington that we are so stoked for. Thank you all so much for grabbing tickets for that and helping it sell out as quickly as it did. So, yeah, we'll talk to you next week. Goodbye.
Hey, Helen Hong.
Yes, J. Keith Fanstrap?
What's the difference between a layover and a stopover?
I have no idea. What's the difference between optimal and optimum?
I have no idea. What's the difference between an actual conversation and a promo for our new show on Maximum Fun, Go Fact Yourself?
Nobody has any idea.
Go Fact Yourself, the game show with celebrity contestants, super smart experts, and answers to questions you've never even asked.
Listen twice a month on MaximumFun.org or wherever you get your podcasts. And be in the audience for our tapings of Go Fact Yourself in downtown LA. It's free. Go to GoFactYourPod.com for more info.
We're having a very realistic conversation.
Yes, we are.
I have another Yahoo if y'all want it. And then
Well, do you want to? Okay.
Yeah. What's wrong?
No, we had that other question. I didn't know if you wanted to.
Yeah, let's do the Yahoo first. It's from Aaron Keith sent this one in. Thank you, Aaron. It's Yahoo. It's an anonymous Yahoo user. We're gonna call him
Anonymous.
Okay, Travis decided that anonymous is the funniest name to call them.
No, it's short for Aaron Anonymous.
Aaron Anonymous. Oof. Still asks. What does Robert want for Christmas?
Robert, are you here?
Robert. Our group of friends are exchanging gifts for Christmas this year, but I have no idea what Robert wants.
Hey, real quick show of hands. How many Roberts do we have?
One. Okay, wait, keep them up. 1, 2.
This is your day, Roberts.
Congrats. Hey, everybody.
As many as I would have thought.
Can I get every Robert to just stand up real quick? Hey, everybody, let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you to all the Roberts for coming out. So cool, you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, we didn't think we were going to get Robert here.
Thank you, Robert. Now sit down, Robert. That's it.
All right, now the people who are with Robert, what does Robert want for Christmas?
Oh my God. A copy of Terminator 2 on DVD. So he can remember the great time he had shooting that movie with his friend Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yes, it's Robert Patrick.
Robert Patrick's here?
Maybe some nice pulpy orange juice because it's Robert Loggia. And that's about as deep a cut as I can possibly deliver here on My Brother, Me is the orange juice commercial starring Robert Loggia.
After our show, or during it, if it keeps up like this, Google Robert Loggia orange juice commercial. You're in for a real treat.
Maybe Robert wants 10,000 American dollars.
Choice. Oh, it fits every time.
Maybe what Robert wants is for you to get to know Robert well enough to know what Robert wants. Maybe you haven't spent enough time applause.
Weird peal of applause. Yeah, Robert's been in the dumps lately.
Robert just wants a fucking friend.
I need a new season of Serial to explain why that applause just happened. I need a forensic examination of where it started and who was.
Maybe Robert needs a friend. Yeah!
Episode 1 would be like, blink, 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 blink. He certainly didn't earn that applause. Where did it come from? Maybe Robert wants you to fucking stop calling him Bob.
Yeah, he would very much appreciate that. He's asked you so many times. I should have asked how many Bobs we have.
Ooh, how many Bobs?
No, we're done. That bit plays with Bobs, and sometimes not even that many times.
How many people here aren't named Robert? Okay, 1, 2.
Are you these questions or one more question?
I'm not done talking about Robert.
Robert's so great, but I'm actually done talking about Robert.
Probably a blanket.
It's the one with the kid.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Now, let's go to audience questions.
All right. Sorry,
We
ki-
got-
sorry, kid.
I'm just gonna read it, and then we won't address it. But now it won't be a fucking mystery. I don't want Serial season 3 to be like he said it was about a kid. Blink, blink. I have a nephew who just turned 3 years old. Whenever anyone is upset, he likes to diffuse the tension by yelling things and being silly until everyone is cheerful again.
I'm right there with you, kid.
That's adorable. However, lately his go-to phrase for this has been "fucking A," which he picked up from my mom. While it's not a huge deal with us, he may be going to daycare soon and probably shouldn't be swearing around other people's kids. How do we get him to stop swearing? That's from Aunt of a Cool Seattle Baby.
This kid rules.
This kid rules. I don't have an answer. Oh, hey, check this out. Hey, fucking A, you smell great. That does it. That's fine, right? Yeah. Let's hear it for the boy.
Should we get the audience questions now?
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Can we get lights up on the crowd? So we have runners who are going to come by with microphones. Please stay chill and about this. Now I need like full insights because there's a bunch of people here and not let them at all.
What I would need you all to do, if you have your hand raised.
Oh yeah, we have 2 rules.
Right. First, I want you to think, is the thing I'm about to ask an actual request for advice, or is it just a funny story that I think is funny?
Please do not let it be the latter. We also, oh shit, there's somebody who did a bad job of walking into this segment. You know the main rule is no bummers, and also we're gonna pick 2 people at the same time. They're gonna give their questions, and we're gonna decide which one we can help the most with. And so that's how we're gonna handle this. Okay, is this really all the house?
Yes, hat with yellow writing. Yeah, or gold writing. Stay there.
Stay there, you're number 1. And then on this side, sitting on the aisle with a black shirt, you're pointing at yourself. Yeah. Cool, all right, we'll start with you since you're the first. What's your name? Lisa, what's your question? Can I get the audience mics turned up like twice as loud as they are right now? Because I want to experience every moment of this with you. We booked 3 acapella groups for 1 party.
And it's on Tuesday.
How do you quit your job?
How do I change my identity and move to Canada? Okay, that's very good.
I didn't hear the request for what do you need? Did I make a mistake? No.
Okay, let's hear what is the actual question.
What should I do about that?
Yeah, okay. We can work with that. What's your name?
I am.
What's your question?
So I live with my boyfriend, and we keep getting into this argument over whether we should have a Lord of the Rings wedding. I am asking you to be considered to just have a normal, like, elegant wedding.
Okay.
I know that's a bad one to ask.
No, hold on. Because between the beautiful people, I think you can throw a pretty fucking elegant.
That's my thing. Don't assume. The elves.
The elves know how to throw an elegant soiree.
Can I tell you something? Okay, straight up, we're gonna do the acapella one.
The acapella one's I'm gonna do it because that's the best shit I've ever heard.
But you can help with that. It's not that your question's not good. I can answer it in one sentence. There you go. Every step back. You only get one wedding, and everyone does just a wedding. We had a Lord of the Rings wedding. It's way more interesting. For sure. Something that
Are you talking her into it? Or
yeah.
do you want...
You'll get
Okay.
pictures. It'll be a better thing
Tell him you
overall.
want to do a Buckaroo Banzai themed wedding and then settle. And then when you can't agree, you just be like, fine, we'll just do a normal wedding then. I love Buckaroo Banzai.
What about a labyrinth themed wedding? Okay, there you go.
Would you do a normal wedding where both of you had to carry big swords?
Okay, wait. Here's the compromise. Normal wedding, but tell one person in the bridal party that it's a Lord of the Rings themed wedding.
I think we should
reserve that for what? Maybe your brother?
Yeah, no, perfect. Yeah, and send him links to costumes, everything.
There's only one person in your bridal party. It's Andy Serkis. He's wearing a green screen suit. And then on your cut of the wedding movie, he's just wearing a normal tuxedo. And the other one, he's everyone's favorite little monster named Gollum.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
acapella groups.
Go out.
Did you book 3 acapella groups for a half hour? Or did you book one new super cool acapella group for a half hour? Because I think it's the latter. I think that this is a lot of behind the music start this way. Like, we just 3 different acapella groups. We showed up for the same week. And we decided, hey, let's all sing together. And
that's how the Beatles got started.
That's how the Beatles got started, didn't they? So a polyphonic spree.
You know, if you just pay all of them and people don't have to sing, they're probably happy about that.
They're probably good. You're like, here's your $30. Like, oh, it's not
How did you do this? How did you fuck up this bad?
How did you? Were you on a conference call and you didn't realize it, and you said you're hired, and you heard 3 beautiful girl voices say, "Thank you."
I was told to book some entertainment on Thursday, and I just reached out to as many groups as I could, and
Some with instruments and some without.
yes, but the only ones available that were available and that close of a notice were the a cappella group.
And what was the wording of this content? Like, you are hired sight unseen? Just say yes.
It was more like, we've seen your videos, we're very interested.
Were you lying?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody loves the video. Oh, money's money, friend.
I mean, everybody loves the Pitch Perfect, and so you could just sort of position it like LARPing Pitch Perfect, I guess. And maybe people at the party will be like, yeah, we'll give this a shot. And they are really good at it. The house lights are disappearing. What the fuck's going on? Bye!
Thank you.
Did we help? Did we help at all? We didn't. We just talked about some bullshit. We didn't say anything even remotely helpful.
No, we usually always help. That's so
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, can we get the house lights back up?
Yeah, because we're just going to lose these fucking microphones.
No.
With you, what's your name?
Hello, my name's Emmeline.
Hi, Emmeline.
So we have too many furries in our D&D party. What?
No such thing. Next one. Why are you trying to get us in trouble again? We got in trouble once, all right? We'll never do that again. No, Toronto! We got a lot of furries tonight. Listen. The culture and lifestyle.
There's a bit on there about 5 minutes later when Paul said he's like, do any girls out there like to get licked?
Yeah, it's a bad part of
And then instantly afterwards, he's like, and God bless him, Paul Stanley goes, do any guys? And it's like, good for you. Just ask everybody if they like to get licked, huh? What about gender non-binary?
All right, well, I'm gonna say
likes to get licked.
We will consider that question. I do not know